Hey, what's up, everyone? We're here live watching Summer Game Fest kickoff live with Jeff Keighley and Elden Ring, probably,
Hopefully.
possibly. I'm Jim Smith. I'm joined by Dory, Seb, and Chris Bartlett.
Hi. I am also co-streaming this at twitch.tv/tacticaldreamer. Just want to mention that.
Great, thank you. So what do you guys think we're going to see here? Elden Ring, of course.
I
Obviously.
sure hope so.
It's time to see Elden Ring for sure. But I expect to see Fortnite probably. I think people said he's in the game. Like he's gonna be like a skin or something. Or
What,
A
Jeff?
literal person named Fortnite or Jeff Keighley?
I think Jeff Keighley himself. I think he's gonna.
Oh, okay.
You can play
Yeah,
as.
I mean, he's in Among Us.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, as a mask.
He,
Yeah.
like I think his gun would just like fire out like AAA titles at people. Like they would just like
Yeah.
they'd get bombarded with AAA titles.
Just
Yeah.
or Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Mountain Dew and Doritos. That's right.
I'm expecting to see like updates on the games we saw at the Game Awards, like some of those
Yep.
indie games. It was that game. What was the kid on the bike? It was like only on PlayStation or something like that. You know what-
Seasons.
I think it was something like
Yeah,
that.
season sounds right.
And we might see that too.
I think there's probably going to be more multiplayer game updates like Warzone and Fortnite and stuff than people are expecting. There'll probably be a lot of that.
God, I hope not. But you're probably right.
Probably.
Yeah, just a bunch of those in Elden Ring somewhere in the middle. Who knows?
I just hope we get like at least one crazy big like surprise. There's got to be at least one of those.
Yeah, if we're gonna see anything from Kojima, it would probably be here because Jeff Keighley's his best friend or whatever. So maybe we
Yeah.
could see whatever he's been working on.
Yep, that's true. But
see
I think I said this during our predictions episode of the podcast. Phil Spencer did have a Ludens figure on his shelf, so
That confirms everything.
Yeah, I
could
feel
be
like
Microsoft.
all the big stuff is either gonna be here or it's gonna be at Microsoft. Like if we didn't see Elden Ring here, I expect to see it at Microsoft because it is time to see that.
Yeah. Bandai Namco has their own stream, and they are the ones who own Elden Ring. So if we're gonna see it
Oh,
anywhere,
really?
it's probably gonna be there and not here. But
Well,
who knows?
I imagine at one of the bigger streams, because not a lot of people are going to tune into Bandai Namco. So I reckon either here or Microsoft, we're going to get like a reveal trailer, and then it'll be like, go to Bandai Namco for gameplay or a bigger reveal. Or something
Smart.
like
The crossover.
that. Yeah. Yeah, we got Brian in the chat, lurking at work. If you're there, Brian, what do you expect to see? I would love to know.
Casual lurk and work.
Yeah, the classic.
Classic.
This event's gonna be like, I mean, Jeff said it's gonna be like between 90 minutes and 2 hours, which
As
is a
long as
lot.
it's not as long as the Game Awards were. How long was that? 3 hours?
Those are usually like 3 hours, yeah.
Good lord.
But I mean,
Go ahead.
I wasn't expecting a Summer Game Fest thing to be this long, just based off what we had last year, which is basically just Jeff interviewing people after they did their own reveals.
Yeah, it was pretty lame last year, but
Yeah.
I think he's learned.
But yeah, I mean, last year he kind of had to
From it.
throw everyone together on short notice. This
Yeah.
time he's had a whole year to plan it.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, I was surprised to have like a big event like this. For sure. I figured if he was gonna do an event, it'd be like half an hour, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I guess Jeff's got Pool. He's gonna get the big names in here, right?
Yeah, hopefully he's
I remember-
got enough here to fill those 90 minutes and not like 30 minutes of Fortnite, in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
There'll be
might-
it won't be 30 minutes to
Chris,
Fortnite in the middle. It'll
I
be
might leave
30
for
minutes to Fortnite. It'll be 30 minutes.
Chris
to
has
Fortnite
now put
top.
that out into the world, so if
Yeah.
anyone's fault, it's Chris's.
So I expect to see that Vin Diesel game with the
Part
dinosaur.
two.
Ark? Oh
Ark.
hell yeah! Give me another look at Ark.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Remember that Evil Dead game that they annoued? Maybe we'll see more of that. Like, I'm
Did they?
excited.
Oh man, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, they did say we were
Yeah.
seeing it this weekend. I don't remember where they said we were seeing it. I saw that story.
Groovy.
Brian says he he thinks they'll show lots of indie games that he'll want to play, forget about for the next 6 months, and then remember when they start to show up in a Steam sale and end up on his wish list. And also,
not
he
like
wants
me.
to see. He also wants to see more of Everwild, but that'll probably be at Xbox. I agree. Probably will be at Xbox.
I don't expect any Nintendo or Xbox. Maybe like a very like quick thing or something, but
Yeah.
they have their own.
And I
2
no
hours.
Battlefield either because Battlefield is
Yeah,
going to
no
be at
Battlefield.
Microsoft.
We
Yeah,
might
they
see-
already did the countdown to the reveal.
Yeah.
So.
There is. We might. Maybe there's a chance we see Dragon Age 4. That's the only thing I think we'll see from EA. But yeah.
Did you all hear EA got hacked?
No. Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, I
Anyway.
just saw this.
No.
Real quick, the tweet says June 10th at Summer
Oh,
Games
yeah.
Fest for Evil Dead, so we will see that for sure.
Nice. I think it's in the style of Friday the 13th, and it's one of those games.
What was that?
Well, I
Sorry,
think-
what was that EA game? Someone. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it's like a Left 4 Dead thing from what they showed, because there were
What?
like 5 different Left 4 Dead looking games at that event. I'm not sure if there's like a person controlling the bad guy in Evil Dead.
Oh, I think it's in the style of Friday the 13th. Like you getting chased by one guy, or I don't think it's in the style of Left 4 Dead, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
As for Dragon Age 4, I think that's way too early to see anything for that.
Well, we got a trailer, so you might see another trailer.
That was like a CG trailer, like this
Yeah,
is happening.
that's what I'm expecting. I'm not expecting gameplay or anything.
All right, got about 15 seconds.
All right.
Viewer discretion is advised. Oh no, I can't watch this, guys. I gotta leave. Sorry.
All right, sorry, Chris.
Send your kids to bed.
I told
There
you
he
we'd
is.
start right on time. Hello, everyone around the world, and welcome to Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live, presented by Prime Gaming. I'm Jeff Keighley, and buckle up because we've got a big show for you filled with new game announcements, world premieres, updates on the games you play every day, some surprises, and special guests, including
Some
Jeff
surprises,
Goldblum,
some
Giancarlo
Elden Ring.
Esposito, and performances by Weezer, Japanese Breakfast, and the Sonic the Hedgehog.
I really hope that
Symphony
Weezer stuff
Orchestra.
is
Yes,
copyright
that's really a
free.
thing.
I mean,
Now,
he
like
did
a
say it
great
was
video
already
game, there may be
pre-cleared.
some twists along the way today, and just wait until you see what we have planned for the end game. That is all I'm allowed to tell you right now. This is just the start of a big Summer Game Fest weekend of news and updates for fans, including live
AKA
streams
Elden
from
Ring.
publishers like Xbox,
Jeff is getting a
Bethesda,
lot of
Square Enix,
standing in front of a
Ubisoft,
huge
and more.
screen time
You can head
this
right now to
past 2
summergamefest.com to track all the events, and believe me, there is a lot of great stuff coming your way. But today,
That's
we
kind of
kick things
insightful
off with a
commentary you can
big
expect here
90-minute
at
cross-industry
our
showcase
reaction streams.
meant to put platforms and rivalries aside. We will have updates and news for you, no matter if you play on Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. The biggest games in the world will be here, and some of the smallest ones too, made by emerging voices and developers from around the world who represent what's next.
Some of the
Thank you
smallest
so much
games
for tuning
just
in,
gonna be like a
kicking
pixel.
off video game summer.
Very small.
Let's begin with a
From the
brand
developers
new
of 12
announcement.
minutes come 6
You're about to
minutes.
see the world premiere
They'll be
of the
here all
next
week, guys.
great adventure
No, they'll
from
be here for
Gearbox
6 minutes.
in 2K.
Gearbox and 2K.
World
We're
premiere.
starting off big.
I'm prepared.
Prepare for trouble. Make it double.
A full-length Team Rocket video game.
That'd be awesome. Actually.
Is
It would
Elden
be.
Ring, he's hammering a thing?
Oh,
They technically already
Cell
did
shaded.
something like that.
Cell
Soars
shaded.
on the wind.
Borderlands.
It rises from the grave.
Yeah, the art style is very
Stomps the
Borderlands.
ocean floor.
The tone is not, however.
this is very.
You cannot hide from fate. But you can.
Didn't someone say something about Borderlands
You're wrong.
spin-off?
Definitely Borderlands.
Oh, that's a gun. Yeah, that's Borderlands.
Yeah. Are they adding a new class? Going back on their word? That would be nice.
This looks like a new project.
Could be.
Wow.
It does look pretty different.
Will Arnett.
Damn.
They got everybody.
Ashley Burke.
Everybody's here. BoJack Horseman himself.
Royal Highness. Oh my god, it's the unicorn.
Butt
thing.
Stallion.
Oh my god.
Majestic AF.
This is Blood Dragon-esque. Wonderlands.
Wonderlands. Oh, okay. They're really banking off of the popularity of that DLC, huh? I mean, I'm not complaining. That was a great DLC. I'll play a whole game like that.
Yeah. 2022.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is official, and joining us now is
And
Tiny
it's
Tina
Ashley
herself,
Burch.
Ashley Burch. Hey, Ash, how you
What's
doing?
up, baby? How you doing?
Great to have you here. So I think the big question everyone's going to have is, what is Wonderlands? What can you tell us about it?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
It's a high fantasy take on a looter shooter, as you saw. And if you're a fan of Borderlands, you'll probably recognize some fantasy elements inspired by Assault on Dragon Keep, which was the Borderlands 2 DLC that was beloved by the devs. And so this kind of inspired Wonderlands.
Now, I think the elephant in the room is this a Borderlands game? Is it not? How does it relate?
So it actually isn't. It's its own standalone game. And people that love Borderlands are going to find lots of elements to love about Wonderlands, but it's its own thing. Tiny Tina's got her own thing going on now. So it's got its own mechanics. There's spell casting. You can customize your character this time, which is super exciting. And yeah, so if
mean,
you
I'm getting-
love
I'm getting a little
Borderlands, you're gonna
tired
find
of
stuff
that.
to love in this.
Butt
And if
stallion.
you've never played a Borderlands game,
They
this
should
is
Thank
the
you.
place to start.
start a game for
Okay, well,
once.
Tiny
She's always
Tina
like a
gets her
sidekick.
own game, which is
Yeah,
fantastic.
I
What
agree
is
with
her-
Seb on that
her
one.
role? Why does she get her own game?
So she is your bunker master. She's kind of guiding the narrative and changing it on a dime if she wants.
Yeah.
And she's
It
just
looks
taking
great,
your
though.
cast of characters, which is an amazing cast, through
Yeah, I
this
still
wacky
enjoy
world,
Borderlands.
and
Although
she's taking you on
I've
an
only played
adventure
like one
to
DLC
defeat
for
the
Borderlands
dragon
3, so I
lord.
don't know what that says.
Who
But
is that? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I wonder who plays the
I
dragon.
haven't played much of the
Voice
DLCs for that
casting
either,
is you,
which
and
is
it's
strange because
awesome. So
I love that
feels
series.
like
I
such
just
a big experience.
Yes, I never found the time
this
for
was a
that.
bit of a tease,
Yeah, I didn't play any
announcing it
DLC. I
out
just
there.
beat the game and then I
when
moved
will we
on.
find out more about this?
yeah.
Hopefully this
I mean, it's always
summer,
tough to get you back for
and you
DLC
can find
after
out
you
a
put the
lot
game
more
after you
at
put the game down and everything
playwonderlands.com
like that.
if you'd like.
Yeah, there was so many games that
But
came out
yeah,
after,
just
and I
stay
just
tuned
didn't
for
have time.
updates.
All right, coming early 2022. So
Yes.
look forward to
Yeah,
next
I played
week.
Borderlands
Thank you
2 and I felt
for
pretty
joining us in
satisfied after
person.
that.
Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it.
Is it just
We'll
me,
more later this summer on that game.
who hears
All right, well,
2022
now
and
it is
thinks,
time
"Oh God,
for
that's years
another
away"?
brand new
Still.
game announcement. This one you probably are not expecting.
Nah.
A classic
No?
90s franchise
think I've
is
accepted
coming back
it.
to life as a
Okay.
grid-based
Just
tactical
accepted it.
Oh,
title
90s
for
franchise.
Steam on PC.
Gex.
This is an insanely
Gex.
fun trailer.
Oh, the return of Gex.
I'll scream.
Was Elden Ring by any chance a 90s franchise?
I think it was actually in the minds and hearts of George R. R. Martin.
SNK.
He was alive in the 90s, right? So, I mean, you know, technically.
Oh, wow.
Oh, strategy game.
Yeah, Chris in the chat says he found Borderlands streamer grating as heck, which is fair.
So they brought new Metal Slug back? That's pretty cool. I'm sure
That's
people
cool.
are
I
really...
love Metal Slug.
Yeah, I
It
do
looks
love Metal
pretty
Slug.
cool.
It looks like a Final Fantasy Tactics style game too. Which
I'm hoping
I also
for
love.
Metal Slug 2, Metal Snail. That'd be cool. Metal Slug 3, Hold the Salt. Proud of myself with that one. I love this art style. This is great.
Yeah, this is right up my alley.
Oh, they're playing For Condor. That's so cool.
So I'm assuming we're looking at some kind of strategy game.
Yep.
I wish it had this art style. Or just like give me a TV show in this style.
There's probably lots of them from like the 90s and stuff.
Oh, that's probably true.
Awesome.
Metal Slug Tactics.
Really,
we have
really putting that Final
another big
Fantasy
announcement
money
for
in
you
there, huh?
From a surprise guest,
Yeah.
but it's well past 3 a.m. their time, so don't worry. We chatted earlier, and I'm very excited to share this with you right now. Hello, mystery guest.
Hello.
Mr.
Oh.
Kojima, it is so good
Mystery
to
guest.
see you. Thank you for joining us. from Tokyo. First of all, I just
Kojima.
want to ask, how are
Death
you
Stranding
doing? How are you
2.
feeling? How are things right now over there in Japan?
東京ではですね、また非常事態宣言っていうのが出てて、ちょっとコロナの、患者数が増えつつあると。で、ワクチンをそろそろ打ち出そうとしてる、そういう感じですね。
Well, we certainly hope that you're going to get your vaccine soon.
Metal Gear Solid remake.
Let me
Let's go.
ask you, as a creator, how has
I'm
this
proud to
think you
announce
would
the
be
Metal Gear
involved?
Solid
今ま
vaccine.
でのものづくりっていうのは、まあ、
A vaccine to surpass
今
Metal
自
Gear.
分がいる世界を見て、で、地続きで
I
5
have
年後、10年後、
I have announced I have bought
どうなるか
Konami.
っていうのを
I now
考えながら
own my
そこに
franchise
エンターテイン
again.
メントを
Yes.
加えていって
That would be the best announcement ever.
Silent Hill is now
結
saved.
構その10
Everybody
年後
cheers.
20年後に当
What
た
is
って
this, a
たりっ
perfect
ていう
world?
あったんですけど、今回の
What is this, not the darkest
リリースに関しては
timeline?
発売直後になったので、
I'd like to announce Castlevania, Metal Gear Solid, and Silent Hill is now coming to
考え方
PlayStation
が
5.
変わったというか、ものづくりのスタンスがちょっと変わったというか、いろいろ考えました。今後のものづくり。やっぱりエンターテインメントである以上、楽しんでもらって、そのプレイヤーのためになるものを作りたいっていうんですけど。
Oh, damn. Hot takes
こん
from
なにも早く
Kojima.
時代を
Video
追いつい
games
て
have
く
to
る
be
とちょっ
fun.
とこうなんていうの
What?
フィクションじゃなくなってしまうので。なんで今回のコロナの中で、
Yes, yes, you've been
この先を
rethinking
ど
your
う
creative
作るかって
process.
いうの
Show us the
は
game.
いろいろ考えましたね。他のクリエイターも多分大きく考えていると思います。911の時と同じような感じだと思います。これからエンタメをどういうふうに切り取っていくかっていうのはやっぱり大きな課題ではありますね。
Well, I know we are all very curious about what the next era of Hideo Kojima Entertainment is going to be. I don't know how much you can say, but can you give us any sense of
Oh, okay,
kind
this
of
is where it says I
where your
can't
mind's
share
at right
much
now,
at the
what you're
moment.
thinking about some of the themes or the
I'm
ideas?
just here wasting your time.
言えないですけど、今までのような、こう一歩一歩進むものじゃないんですよね。やっぱりその911の時もそうですけど、このコロナでガラリとあらゆるものが変わっていく、ものすごいスピードで変わっていくんで、そこでエンターテインメントが遅れを取ってしまうとダメなんで、それをどうするかというその予測ですね。全くこう宇宙人が攻めてくるとか、そういうゲームであればコロナ禍でも関係ないんでしょうけど、やっぱりこう、社会性の基盤を持ったエンターテインメントっていうのを作りたいですし、皆さんに起こりつつあることをエンターテインメントの中でちょっとこう紹介したいというのもあるので、今後世の中がどちらの方向に向かっていくかっていうのが今まで以上にすごく急激に変わっていっているので、そこを間違えないように作るというか、そこはすごく神経質になってます今。
So
All right.
they
fair
haven't
enough.
really
Metal
made
Gear
anything
Solid
yet.
games,
Well,
but they
Mr.
tend to
Kojima,
have long
honestly,
cutscenes.
I really do appreciate you making the
This
time
is
to
a long
stop by and just
cutscene. I think this
say
is the
hello to
intermission we were
everyone.
talking about earlier.
We miss you, and we can't wait to see what you're working on next. So, thank you.
I think what he was saying, the gist of it,
Jeff,
was that he
one
wants
more
to make
thing.
sure the next game he makes
Oh, one more
doesn't
thing.
predict. Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't want to predict another pandemic.
yeah, he doesn't want to predict like a natural disaster or something like that. Oh, this will be the Death Stranding PS5
Yep.
Yeah,
patch.
for sure.
I would have loved it if he just snapped his hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Wow.
Does
that
anyone
was a good
remember
snap.
this from
Yeah,
Death
no, I
Stranding?
don't. Is this DLC?
I just finished playing it today.
This is where he's in FedEx.
This looks very
I
different.
think this is where Bowser steals his Princess Peach. Is that what it is? That what it is?
This looks pretty Metal Gear Solid.
What's up,
you
Tyler?
agree?
Live reacting to my live reactions. Thanks for being here.
Live reactions within live reactions await you.
Imagine if we see like Solid Snake's like box.
Kept you waiting, didn't I? Those suits of armor are badass. Not suits of armor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is Metal Gear Solid to a T.
He's gonna
I
get in
bought
that box.
Konami, and now I can do this if I want.
There's the box.
He's getting in it. Oh yeah.
The
This is
box
good
is fragile. Does everybody get it? It's a fragile box.
And it's filled with oranges. Oh my god.
They're really taking their time with this. A box.
Did
Focus on those oranges.
Have you played
Is
Death
it-
Stranding, Dory?
hang on.
No.
This is what this game's like.
Yeah, I don't really care to play it.
It's a good game.
Is this just Kojima like laughing in Konami's face?
Yes.
Like, look how I can do Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yes.
Okay.
This is it now. The like Metal Gear Solid has a new protagonist. And a new title. Nope, he's not doing
What?
it.
Norman
He's-
Reedus.
he's been it back.
Solid Snake.
Death Stranding.
Wow, that was a.
Director's cut.
Director's cut.
Oh.
Hold on, so it's just gonna be extra content throughout the game?
Kojima Uncut. That's what it should have been called.
I'm not playing that.
Yeah.
No, it should have been called Kojima Unchained. That
Boy, I'm
should've
sure
been
glad we
the
did that
name.
exploration over at Spelunkers right before that came out. Sounds
There
great.
you have it. Death Stranding director's cut.
I would have loved it if they said,
confirmed.
especially big fuck you to the
I'm told
podcast
full
that we're
reveal
just
is
exploring.
just
Yeah.
weeks away. Stay tuned. All right, next. It's my honor to welcome
my
to
God.
Summer Game Fest a legendary actor who dedicated a whole episode
This
of
is
the
Summer of
Disney Plus
Gaming,
show to exploring the
or
world
Summer
of
Game
gaming
Fest or whatever
and has been in
they call
games
it.
like Call of Duty
Tyler.
Black Ops 3. And we're thrilled to have him here
I
at
didn't hate that. I
Summer
love
Game
that. It was
Fest.
very stupid,
Jeff
but I like it.
Goldblum, how are you, my friend?
Jeff Goldblum.
Thank you so
Jeff
much.
Goldblum.
Joffrey or Geoff or sorry, I think it's Jeffrey. Hey, maybe it's Jeff.
This is a
Hi,
very
hi,
dumb
Jeff.
fit, but it's Jeff Goldblum,
Thank you
so I will
much,
laugh.
sincerely
Yeah.
for having me here. I'm thrilled to be here. Hey, I was watching your show, and I was wondering if there might be some video game world premieres, as you say. And sure enough, yeah, there is. There is.
Yes, we do like our world premieres around here. Any chance you brought one with you today?
Well, it's funny you should say that. Yes, you could say.
This is definitely
yes, I do.
pre-recorded. He's not actually
if you don't
talking to
mind,
Jeff Goldblum.
I've got something
Yeah.
here. I'm going to read it on this. There's a little bit of a teleprompter.
Like, it
So
feels
I'm gonna
very
read something,
stiff.
'cause I don't want to get it wrong. I'm very meticulous about this. So here's a dramatic reading of this
Is
game
he just
announcement.
is he here
Ready?
for
I'm gonna
any
make the
reason
game announcement
other than
right now.
being Jeff Goldblum?
Is he ever?
I'm here
There's no
to
reason.
welcome
Touche.
you
Get Jeff Goldblum.
to a very
Okay.
different world. It's going
Oh
to
my God, he's announcing the
elevate
Elden
you
Ring.
to new heights. It's going to submerge you to new depths.
He has a
Maybe
ring
even
on. He's like shows his
challenge
hand.
to control
Transition.
chaos.
Foreshadowing.
Actually,
Chaos
Chaos?
Control?
certainly
Shadow the Hedgehog
challenge
2.
you to control chaos.
Blaze of Chaos.
It's a world.
Thank you, Preston. I'm
evolved.
glad I get my awkward presentation as well.
Take a look at the, you guessed it, world premiere.
This is exactly the right level of terrible.
It's Jurassic Park.
We ignored.
It is.
all
Can't wait for the next Jurassic Park game.
Seems like.
Is this like a Jurassic World Evolution sequel?
We abused our power.
Telltale Jurassic Park 2.
Oh, this is the. Isn't that Jurassic Park game where you make your own park?
Yeah, that's what I said.
We
Jurassic
played
World
with
Evolution.
Genetics, like.
I reckon this is probably a
it was
sequel to
a
that. It looks
toy.
like one of those games.
Yeah, it looks like the Jurassic Park
we
Sim
weren't
style.
careful.
Yeah,
And
it's
now,
definitely Jurassic Park.
here we are.
No, they're selling it. They're selling it.
This is a very different world.
There's a little piano jaunt.
Big dinosaur.
Yep, sequel.
Yep. Evolution 2.
There it is.
This year.
Coming 2021.
That's exciting
wait,
for
right?
people out there who like that.
See you in December,
Yeah.
I guess.
Very exciting for people who like that
Alright,
sort
this
of thing.
performer's new album, Jubilee, is out now, and her book, Crying in H Mart, is a New York Times bestseller. Here now to perform Glider
from
the
X-Men,
upcoming
right?
open world game Sable by Raw
Here
Fury
come the
and
musical
Shedworks.
performances.
Japanese Breakfast.
Yeah, I mean,
Japanese breakfast.
sounds great.
Oh wow.
I would like a Japanese breakfast.
Yeah, I could go for some Japanese breakfast right now.
The
What do you
stream
think's
is, like,
in-
stuttering for me?
What do you think's in a Japanese breakfast?
Fish. I don't know. Sushi. It's just sushi, right?
It's
That's all they
probably
eat.
sushi. I would imagine.
I like how Jeff Keighley's entire career has become just an excuse to talk to famous people and get them to talk on his shows. Like, hey, you'll get a lot of press if you come on the show and talk to me or perform for me or whatever.
Chris in the chat, I would really like to know what is Omu rice. Please explain.
Yeah, I gotta say, good stuff, good music. I've never listened to this band before, but I've heard of them before.
Yeah, they make some good indie songs.
We are
Is this
actually
a-
seeing footage for a game, though. What is this game?
Yeah.
I like the art style.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen it before, but I don't remember
I was
the name.
gonna say the art style feels vaguely familiar. It's kind of like Manifold Garden-esque.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I assume Japanese Breakfast is doing some of the music for this indie game.
I would imagine.
This is a pretty good song. I'm kind of digging this.
Yeah.
Omi rice is an omelette made with fried rice and thin fried scrambled eggs, usually topped with ketchup. It's a popular dish found at Western-style diners in Japan. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds horrible. I would not eat
Because
that.
of the
The
ketchup?
game,
Yeah.
Okay.
the game is called the game is called Sable.
Oh, yeah,
Sable.
they did say that.
Yeah, they did. I've heard rumblings about this. I wish every time I heard Breath of the Wild inspired, I didn't think to myself, well, that's a game I'm probably not playing.
It's not coming to the PlayStation though. It's only on Xbox and PC.
Oh, interesting.
So beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. Sable
I don't know,
will
man.
be released
Rice
on
and
September
ketchup?
23rd this year. That's some news for you.
Ooh,
That's
To
crazy.
September
learn more
23rd.
about this amazing game, watch the Tribeca Games
Sable.
Showcase. That is tomorrow, where Sable was named in a
Tribeca
featured
Games
selection of the
Showcase.
That's
legendary
one I hadn't even heard of.
They are
and I've
doing
heard about
crossovers
17
with
of
Elden
them.
Ring as
They have
possible.
the devs with IMA
I might
and
watch
Double
that
Fine
one.
will immediately follow the live show today, and there are more events coming all weekend.
If
and
they
all
don't do a
month,
Day of the
including
Devs
Xbox
crossover
and
with Day of the
Bethesda
Dead, what are we
Game
even
Showcase
doing
on
here?
Sunday, it's going to be a good one. Right now, though, we're thrilled to announce the upcoming Western release of a spectacular 3D, massively multiplayer online role-playing game.
Okay, it's MMO time.
Welcome to the
So
world
did you
of
guys
Lost
see
Ark
they're
from Smilegate
doing a live
RPG
musical
and Amazon
performance
Games.
of the Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack?
Are they?
Yeah.
Is there a reason?
Just at the Tribeca Games thing.
Interesting.
Is this an MMO?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an MMO.
From Amazon Games.
Amazon
Oh yeah, I remember this. I know people.
Bathroom break.
I know people that are really excited about it.
I mean, feel free to leave, James. We'll watch.
I know Amazon was making that MMO New World. I didn't know they already had one, Lost Ark, apparently also in other countries. Because they just said it's coming to North
mean-
America. I think it's already in other places.
Yeah. I mean, 10 years ago, I would have been really excited. I just don't play MMOs anymore. It's just too much of a time commitment.
It's like one of those Diablo-esque ones, which
Yeah,
I
it looks like
enjoy.
Diablo. Yeah. That's cool. It's on
Oh,
console.
I always appreciate dual wielding. They were like, that didn't even hurt me.
Lost Ark.
Chris in the chat is asking if New World was a project name for this, possibly. I don't think I've heard of that.
This is Lost Ark.
Yeah, this is Lost Ark. New World is like the one they've been working on forever and has had a pretty troubled development. Amazon Games in general just has troubled developments though.
Yeah. They had that one game that
well-
was totally bombed and they had to cancel it or shut it down. or something.
I think was it Crucible, that one? I think
yeah,
the
maybe.
only game I'm aware of Amazon Games releasing in the past like 5 years was that Top Gear game that they did, which was a weird thing.
So I guess that's PC only.
Yeah,
Sometimes
Lost
when you
Ark
play a
apparently
game,
is
you
an
have
MMO
one
from
thing in your
Korea.
inventory
Maybe
that
Amazon
turned
Games
out to
just
be
bringing it
far
over
more
here. They're
useful than
publishing
you
here.
first realized.
Yeah.
That's kind of like Prime Gaming. If you're an Amazon Prime member, and most of you probably are, you get a ton of gaming goodies.
Here's
every
the Amazon
month.
ad.
This month, you can download Battlefield 4 and Batman: The Telltale series completely free for PC, and there are special in-game benefits and perks in GTA Online, Valorant, Apex Legends, and more that you can unlock. It's awesome value.
As
and
cool as that
honestly,
sounds,
this
those
kickoff
games are
show
like
would
$5,
not have been
$10
possible without the
on
Prime
sales
Gaming folks
most of the
believing
time.
in my vision for a
So it's
new
not
way
as
to bring
great
it
as it
this
sounds.
summer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
head over to gaming.amazon.com to check out all the perks and free games, which change every month, but you get to keep them forever.
Yeah, Genetics brings up it's like Microsoft with Phantasy Star Online. They didn't actually have anything to do with that game. They just published.
Oh, hey, Batman Telltale.
Okay, right now I'm honored to be
Ooh.
joined by Johanna Ferris, the new GM of Call of Duty. Johanna, it's so great
You guys
to
Call
have
of Duty
you with us
people?
here
You
on
like
Kickoff
this?
Live.
This is
exciting.
I'm so excited about
I am.
All right,
Call of Duty
I'm
Ghosts
gonna
this
go get some
season.
lunch.
I know,
This is
it's
Sam's lunch
like
break.
next week, June 7th.
I'm a
Season
Call of
4?
Duty guy.
Yes, we're super excited. We're super
I'm
honored
not.
to be here, so thank you
I've not liked the last
It's just
few,
an amazing time
so
for
it
Call of
would
Duty.
probably be
We're
impossible for me to be
experiencing such
less
transformational growth and
interested in
dynamism
this.
across the entire brand, you know, from premium
Also,
title
I'm
releases to
really
everything we'll talk about
depressed
today,
at the fact that
with Warzone, with
apparently
mobile, with esports,
pretty much
so
every
it's just
single
super
internal studio
incredible, all the
Activision
work,
is
and
now
shout out
working
to
on
everybody
Call
in
of
the Call
Duty.
Duty family who makes it happen every day.
That fills me
Yeah,
with a
I know you've been- I mean, I know
profound
season 3,
sadness.
it was like, you know, Rambo, Die Hard. Now
I've come
who knows what's in
prepared.
store for season 4, but you guys continually update the game now with new stuff. Season 4
Do you have your
is
Switch?
coming next week.
Yes.
What can you,
Nice.
I've come prepared.
first
I think
info
I'll
on
join
what
you
can
on
tell
that.
the fans watching
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, we're stoked. It's jam-packed with new content across Cold War and Warzone.
Call of
You know,
Duty,
we've got
everybody.
new weapons,
Woo!
We've got new maps.
So,
we've
Dory,
got
are you playing
tasks,
Hades
new
like me on
operators.
Switch?
Yes.
I'm super excited about the hijacked gulag. We've got expanded zombies content for everybody.
Tyler
who
likes
loves
Call
Keep
of
kicking
Duty,
my ass.
and he
gameplay
demands that I read out loud that
experience.
Raven
So
needs to
we're
make their own
thrilled,
game.
and I'm excited to bring it forward a little bit.
Apparently.
Here today.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that Rob is really in the market for that. But I'll let him know.
Season 4, so let's take a look at that.
I get that joke.
But yeah, Raven's just
yeah.
done support on like a ton of Call of Duty, right? But have they haven't had their own?
Raven actually made the campaign for Cold War.
Oh.
Which is I mean it was a decent campaign, but it wasn't great.
That man's eyes
in
are
my
horrifying.
So I mean, maybe a Raven game would be good.
Hopefully.
But I wouldn't have high hopes for the campaign. And I imagine that's probably not entirely their fault. It's probably sort of Activision overseeing stuff and shutting down a lot of creative ideas. But who knows?
Yeah. They made a Singularity back in the day, Tyler says, which is a great FPS.
Yeah, I think Raven used to be a really strong studio.
Oh yeah,
It's
you and everybody else is death.
It really is a shame
Oh my God, that looks
how
so fun.
they've
And
just
1 week
taken all
away.
these great
1 week
studios
away.
and
All right,
shoved them on
well,
Call of
let's
Duty.
move
Yeah,
on
especially
to,
like Toys for
we
Bob,
first
like that,
joined
which were
Activision
just
to run,
releasing
Call of Duty
banger after
esports,
banger.
and we're
At
gonna
least
talk
you
a
know
little
by
now
most
about,
people's consensus.
What is the
100%.
World Series of Warzone, which is going to start on June the 22nd.
World Series
first
of
all, tell us,
Warzone.
what is World Series of Warzone?
Yeah, we're super excited about it. It's really
I've
got
gotta
to
say, I
for
really
us to
admire
highlight
these,
competitive Call of
big
Duty. You know, we've
screens that
great
they've
success
got. Like,
going
it
with Call of
really
Duty League, and now we've got
encompasses
some
the
of the biggest
whole
names in
set.
gaming battling it out in Verdansk for
Like,
what
that's
jealous
was
really
for
the
sure.
biggest
cool.
prize pool in Warzone.
Is this the same set that they used for the Game Awards last year?
Right, so we'll talk a little bit about what that entails, but custom lobby
Maybe.
experiences, 150 player to a side squad. So I'm stoked to see how they kind of rally here in Verdansk.
Yes.
Kind of interesting how
very soon, June 22nd,
planning these events
looks
is
like,
literally
looks like Twitch
Jeff
Rivals
Keighley's
is gonna be
only
part of
job
this.
now.
Yeah, we are honored to be.
He's just-
I
whenever
remember, I
he's-
was going to say this earlier. I remember when he was just at G4 and he was just like a basic
Partnering
host.
with Twitch Rivals.
Yeah.
And it's so weird
Already
to see
done
him
so
now,
much,
like doing like
to
whatever he
really
wants with whoever he
put
wants.
competitive
Yeah,
Warzone
I mean,
on
whenever one of
display,
these things
so couldn't
finishes,
be
he
in
just
better
goes on
partnership
planning the
there,
next
and,
one.
we're excited to have everybody.
Yeah.
I think it was Spike
Yes,
TV. I don't.
there is one thing though that
Oh,
everyone
was it
has
Spike
been
TV?
talking
I thought he was on
about
G4
online, and
TV
that's,
as well.
who the captain
I think he
I don't
was.
think. I don't recall. Maybe they did like E3
at least for the
I
first
think,
event.
yeah, I think he
I
had like a
understand
show on there or something.
given a
I
little
never
bit of
watched it, but I
reveal
think I saw
Yeah, I
something.
thought he had a show
Yeah,
or
we
something
love
that he
the first
hosted.
5 captains,
A show?
The first of many
Maybe.
events.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it was Spike.
Like I said, these are huge.
You could be right.
influencers and
It was
I just
probably
know he was
both.
doing something
Call of
before and he
Duty,
was
and we
way
also share our
less
passion for competitive
big
Call of
than
Duty,
he is
right? They
now.
No, I
really
remember
believe
like hosting
in
a show.
the
for
promise
sure.
of World Series of Warzone and to really level up what it means to really battle it out. So couldn't be happier with some of these names, many of whom also hail from the Call of
Thought
Duty
she was going
League
to say in the
family.
promise of peace. I was
And
like,
I'm
in
excited
Call of
to see who
Duty?
kind of takes the
Likely.
cake here. We'll see.
So Dory, what's the best weapon in Hades to use? What do you think?
I don't know. I really like the Fist of Malphon. I'm using the bow right now, but I'm not very good at it.
Can't wait to see where you're going to take it. And I know,
I'm trying to use
there
it
is a
because
big
people
new
keep
mainline
saying that
game
the
coming later
specific
this year,
aspect
too,
I'm
right?
using is like the best
Indeed,
one.
More details
But like,
to share later
you know,
on, but
I'm just
Summer
trash
Games
at the
is,
fucking bow,
you know,
so
gonna
I
bring
don't know that it
forward
really
something
matters.
Truly incredible.
Yeah.
So we're excited.
All right, you try.
Yeah, Chris in the chat says Keighley was on. Sorry, says Keighley was on Spike.
We've got lots of Summer Game Fest kickoff to go.
Man,
But right
I'm
now,
probably
we've
just
got
confusing
a
him with somebody else on
surprise
G4.
guest
I swear I
joining
saw like
us,
I saw
my
like a
fellow
screenshot
Canadian,
of the G4
Ryan
website.
Reynolds. Hey, Ryan.
No, not
Yeah.
G4.
Ryan
it wasn't
Reynolds
G4.
is here.
Thank you, Jeff.
Jeez.
Wait.
And hello,
Oh,
Summer
it's Ryan
Game
Reynolds.
Fest.
It wasn't.
Oh,
It wasn't.
I-
I'm thinking
I
of
know what you're
game
thinking.
trailers, not
And
G4.
no, I'm
Call of Duty
not here
over?
to
So I can,
announce I'm the
watch
star of
again.
Elden Ring.
Yeah, I think Call of Duty's over.
Okay.
Great.
Instead,
I'm getting my
thinking,
ass kicked by a
talking about
Sirius
good
anyway.
old-fashioned movies.
PlayStation
What?
podcast hosts plays
Of course you
Switch
don't. Look,
during press
I
conference
have a new movie coming out
announcement of a
August 13th
PlayStation
called
game.
Free Guy.
That is
In this movie,
accurate.
I play an NPC
Brian, thank you.
character, in
We'll
a
all be
popular
resigning
open-world video
after
game,
this.
Until I break free and I realize that it
By the way,
kinda
Genetic
sucks
says he
to
likes
be
the
a
sword in
totally
Hades. Crit
background
build,
character
auto attack
on an
damage. Very
endless
good.
Walk cycle.
Very,
So,
yeah. Sword
Very
is
important.
very easy to use.
World premieres. It's a first ever look at our cast on the
I was
Is,
doing
is
good with-
Jeff just
this
like
August,
on a
and
mission
honestly,
to get all these celebrities to
It's been
say
so long,
world
I can't
premiere?
remember who's even in this movie. I didn't say that. I'll cut that out.
Ironically, I'm the best
Yeah,
with the
go
bow.
right.
That's my best
My
weapon.
name is Guy.
Yeah, I'm best with the fist. I'm on 13 heat or something with it.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone relax. It's just a trailer for that
All right,
movie.
back to
Yeah.
Hades.
Yeah.
Back to Hades.
Back to Hades, everybody.
I can't wait till they actually find out.
Wait.
How to
The plot of this is like literally I was an NPC and then I met a girl. Is he fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is appealing to the wrong kind of people, Ryan Reynolds.
Are we talking about God?
I know Jeff Keighley is doing this for the money, but like this is the wrong audience for this. This is for like people that don't play video games.
I really can't wait until they figure out. Like, this is reminding me of that movie Pixels.
Yeah, it reminds me of Pixels, where
Yeah.
you can tell like it's made by people that don't play video games.
Yeah, I really can't wait till they figure out a way to actually do video game movies well.
3 words for you. Blue.
I think it's
Here
gonna be
on the streets, we make bad films. And I like
Oh
Ryan
my
Reynolds.
Is that
god!
Ninja?
Ninja?
Wow.
No, definitely
Now I
not.
gotta
No,
see
no,
this.
no, no.
Whoa. Hell yeah.
That's
Ninja.
all.
Everybody's favorite.
Wait. Are any women on set? Because you can't work with women.
Oh, I hate this even more than I did when it started.
Yeah, I hate this even more now that I know Ninja's in it.
This is horrendous. I like Ryan Reynolds. This is horrendous.
Yeah, I do too.
Please make it stop. Okay,
Tyler says this movie looks fun. He wants to see it.
Well, Tyler is
Tyler,
wrong.
I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you.
Hey, whoever floats your boat.
All right, up next, it won multiple awards at the Game Awards, and Among Us just keeps going. Now it's time to hear from Innersloth on what's coming next.
Among Us is another multiplayer. I told you guys, it's just gonna be multiplayer.
Well, Among Us I like.
Well, yeah, but
Hide and seek. Oh. That mode that people already play, they're actually adding it.
All those best hits from people that have been playing the game forever.
What I learned from this game is that I'm a fantastic criminal and I get away with everything.
Okay.
Because I'm apparently a great liar.
Hey, we're gonna clip that, right? We're gonna clip
Yeah.
Steph saying that. Okay. Wanton violence.
Problem is I always
say
get
as
caught.
I play Hades.
Every time I jump an event, they always seem to catch me. Like, I get the worst timing.
Lots of fun ahead. And speaking of Among Us, last year you may remember the very rare Jeff Keighley mask was available as a Twitch drop around the Game
Yeah,
Awards.
they're bringing back the Jeff
Never
Keighley
to be
mask.
seen again.
Woo.
In fact, I often hear on Twitter from people who get booted from games with the mask because folks think they're hacked. Well, never fear. Today, the mask is back. Just head to Twitch, connect your account, and watch 15 minutes or more of Kickoff Live to get your very
World
own
premiere.
Jeff Keighley mask once again, and then it goes back into the vault. I don't know what's going
Really?
on. All right.
Dude, really?
What's this,
More people
Disney?
need to watch
I'm
this?
very happy to welcome
What's this,
to
the
Summer
Disney
Game
Vault?
Fest, the head of indies at PlayStation, a legend in his own right, who has some exciting things to share. Shuhei Yoshida. Hi, Shu.
Hey.
Oh, he's alive. He does things.
Yoshida, head of PlayStation.
Hades, PlayStation, please.
What I
Thank you.
love about working with independent developers are the new and unexpected
she's
games
great.
that they create, which allows us to offer an array of unique experiences for players. In my role at Sony, it's very exciting.
This
to
isn't gonna be
get
Show
one
us
of
the
those things
indies.
where
talented studios, which
this isn't gonna be one of them
sometimes can be
things where he
one
just
person or a small group of
talks for a
friends
while and then goes away
to
without
help
announcing
nurture
anything, is
the
it?
ideas and
I
bring
hope
them
not.
to the PlayStation
They would
5.
never do that at an award show.
One example is
Oh,
from
hello.
Finji,
This looks
who
cool.
has been working with Greg Lobanov, the developer of WonderSong, to publish their new
I like
game
Wait,
wait,
Chicory, a
We still put
colorful
indies
tale.
on PlayStation now? What
Chicory
happened?
released today and gives players the chance to experience a coloring book style world where players use their painting powers.
This
to
does look
explore,
pretty interesting.
solve puzzles, make friends, and draw on anything. Check out Chicory: A Colorful Tale on PlayStation 4 or
What was that
PlayStation
name?
5 after the show. As a huge
What was
Soulspawn
that?
games fan, I totally
You said the name of that
enjoyed
game, but I have
beautiful
no idea what it
reaction
was.
Oh,
adventure
I
Salt
missed
and
out.
Sanctuary a few years ago. The developer Ska Studios
I love that he just
has
said
been
totally.
hard at work on a new title, which I'm proud to present to you, Salt and Sacrifice.
Salt and Sacrifice.
Oh.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Did any of you guys play Salt and Sacrifice?
Yeah,
Pokemon
I
Sword and Pokemon
love Salt.
Sacrifice.
I love Salt and Sanctuary. This is actually pretty hype.
And can't wait for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Gun. Oh wow, this art style though.
Always.
This is like a Souls game, but like in 2D.
100%. Like, they don't try to hide it at all.
Okay. I'm all for it.
That game was called Chicory, by the
Bloodborne,
way.
Chibi
So
edition.
Tyler.
Drank the mage maid.
Oh, nice.
I live now only to hunt mages.
Oh, but I like playing as a mage.
I've got to admit, I'm not huge on this art style.
It reminds me of something, I just can't think of it.
Salt and Sanctuary?
Hollow Knight?
The art style, I mean.
No, it's nothing like Hollow Knight.
No, it doesn't look like that one.
No.
A unanimous no from everyone else.
Awesome, that makes me happy.
That looks good. That looks good.
Come on, PS5.
PlayStation.
Somebody tweeted. Somebody
all. Switch
tweeted.
still?
Also able to share with you a brand new
Jeff,
trailer
how are you
from
doing?
upcoming
Kojima, it is
Annapurna and
absolutely
Heart
fucked
Machine
here,
game
mate.
Solar Ash, which is coming to PlayStation later this year.
Jeff Keighley's gonna check under your seats, everybody. Everybody checks under their seat, like at home.
Elden Ring,
Annapurna.
everybody.
Elden
Under
Ring.
your seats.
Oh, Annapurna.
You get Elden Ring, and you get Elden.
Ah, yes, this game looks awesome.
Solar Ash, right?
Oh, Solar Ash. This game looks
Hell
hype.
yeah.
Should be coming out in a couple months, I think. I want to go with August.
Tyler says Salt and Sacrifice looked like a Newgrounds game. It can't
Yes,
necessarily
Newgrounds.
disagree.
That's what it reminded me of, Newgrounds. I was thinking of like a video website.
So Seb, do you think we'll get a release date for this?
Yes. I think it's going to be like August or September.
Is this
I think
is
it's
this
very
from the same
close.
people who did that game where you're dashing around and it came out last year? I can't remember what it's called. I'm sorry.
Haven, no, it's not.
You mean
No, not
the
not
Pathless?
Haven.
Pathless. It's not from that team either.
Pathless. That's what I
No,
mean. Pathless.
it's from
Oh.
a different developer.
Okay, it looks like Pathless though.
It's the people that did Hyper Light
Hyper-
Drifter.
Yeah, right.
Still just 2021.
That looks so
Oh,
great.
damn.
Can't wait to see it later this year.
I still think it comes
Now,
out in a
this
couple
week, There
months.
is a ton of video game news, but there's also a big game launching across console and PC.
Shadow of the Hyper
Chivalry
Light Drifter,
2, which
Rob
brings
says.
64-player multiplayer medieval battles to life. Sledgehammers, swords, axes, you name it, and it comes from Torn Banner Studios in my hometown of Toronto, Canada. Here's a look at the launch trailer for Chivalry 2, which you can play right now.
This game looks fun.
I feel like I've seen this a million times at this point, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're showing a trailer for it right now, but
comes a time when a moment will decide your fate.
I mean, is this not out by now?
it is out. Yeah, he just said, like, you can
Oh, is
download it
it?
right now and play it.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm not listening to Jeff, really.
That's fair.
Yeah, James doesn't even like Jeff.
I'm not listening to the host of this entire show that we're watching.
And it came out 2 days ago.
Oh, right. I feel like I would have heard of it.
Yeah, it's not my kind of games.
I never played the original, but I always wanted to.
Yeah, I didn't play the original either. I've been watching Dan Riker play this, though, and it's very absurd, the things you can do. I've seen a lot of clips of, like, people hitting people with loots and stuff. It just looks so stupid and fun.
Did you say for Attica? Sounded like Attica. I just watched Dog Day Afternoon, something about Attica.
Yeah, Tyler, we should play. How much is this game? I don't know.
A lot of blood.
Just a dude shouting chivalry and then blood going across the logo. Like, that is what chivalry meant back then.
That's what chivalry is all about, man.
That's right.
It's 40 bucks.
Medieval ages, yeah. People think it's all about opening doors for women or something like that. Nope, it's about killing somebody in combat.
Yeah.
With honor.
It's $40.
Celebrated with an
Okay,
epic
cool.
WW Fest Unlocked Year 1 stream on
Thank
June
you.
25th. But there will also be a new agent. Who could it be?
I swear to God, I thought he was going to say WWE.
Very
Did he just say a new
exclusive, but
agent?
Very quick tease to whet your appetite.
Whet your
Will be
appetite.
revealed later this month during Summer Game Fest.
I'm confused. He just said he said agent like it was nothing. What? Oh, it's Valorant.
Oh.
I thought you meant the Rockstar.
Wait, that was it? Okay, sure.
I thought you meant like the Rockstar game Agent was finally coming out.
I mean, he did say very, 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 very brief.
Popular multiplayer first-person shooter video game developed by Battlestate
Don't
Games.
get my
Today,
hopes
we've got
up
an
like that,
exclusive
Jeff.
New look at the streets of Tarkov.
I feel like that's
the
something
new
you put in
area
like a
of the game under
montage. You
development.
don't gotta build it up, you know?
What, the Rockstar game Agent?
Yes, the Rockstar game agent. just montage it. Come on.
Yeah,
why not?
Rockstar is such a small timer, you know?
Who cares for Rockstar?
That's right.
This looks like
Somebody record
Telltale.
James saying that.
Wait, what did you say this looks like, Dory?
Telltale.
Telltale.
What?
It
don't
looks
know
like
about that
the
one.
cel-shaded graphics. That's what I'm talking about, not the gun.
I was gonna say it looked like Half-Life, but then it zoomed in on the gun thing, and it doesn't look like Half-Life anymore. Is this isn't Escape from Tarkov, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think this is Escape from Tarkov.
Yeah, it is.
Escape from Tarkov 2. Escape from Tarkov again.
That's not on consoles yet, right? Maybe that's what's happening here.
Maybe. I still have no idea what the deal with this game is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a very realistic shooter.
It seems
think
way
it's
too
like one of
stressful
them-
for me.
I think it's one of them looting shooter things. Like a battle
not-
royale, but not a battle royale.
It's not something I'd play on consoles anyway. I think I'd play it on PC only.
Yeah, it's like a battle royale, but you choose what stuff you bring in, and if you die while you're there, you lose that stuff, and you want to extract with more stuff than you brought in. It's got like a meta progression going.
Kind of like the Division's PvP zone.
Yeah.
Oh, swearing. In my
Hell
video
yeah.
games?
Escape from Tarkov 2, Return to Tarkov.
If it gets to bed,
So it's genetic.
Much at Google.
we're swearing over here.
That's right. Escape from Tarkov 2. Escape from Tarkov, then return to it. Then escape it again.
Escape from Tarkov 2.
By-
Tarkov 2 Furious.
Get ready
But-
for Escape.
2 Tarkov, 2 Furious.
By the way, that indie game you saw at PlayStation with the when you draw things, it's out today.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
When I was a kid, the
It is
simulation
20
games
bucks.
of Peter Molyneux were some
Nice.
of my
That's not bad.
favorites. Adding
What's it
that
called?
extra salt on the fries,
Chicory.
sparked to increase
Chicory?
drink
Chicory.
sales.
Chicory.
Oh, I think I've heard of
Well,
that.
many of the team members behind those sim games went on to
Chicory.
create 2.6
Chicory.
By the way, I've seen many streams of Escape from Tarkov. It does not look anything like that when you actually play it. It's 99% just running around alone.
2-Point Campus.
Understandable.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Close this room. Oh, this looks like.
This looks like Bully 2.
Bully
This looks like. This looks like. This looks like the hospital game.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hospital.
I
What
think
the
there was a
hell
leak
is
about
this?
that 2-point campus.
Education has to be fun. It can't be all work
It's
and
totally
no
what this is.
play, and quite right too. Apparently,
Oh, it's the Bully prequel.
This is definitely make your own university simulator.
Dynamic. More
Make your own
whatever
Bully
this
sequel.
is. Today's campus is a place to live and a place to learn.
These games are kind of fun. I just like after like an hour or two, I kind of.
Yeah.
Though sometimes you still
Sonic the Hedgehog
I'm
gonna be
not-
in this one though? Because he's in 2-point hospital.
Yeah, if Sonic's not in this, I'm not buying it.
That's right.
they've got-
That's my general stance on things.
They've got knights, they've got robots. I
Oh, we
don't
said the
care.
title before showing it. Says Tyler. We're not listening to Jeff Keighley. We already
Yeah,
talked about that.
We're not here to listen to Jeff Keighley. We're here to listen to video games, okay?
Hell yeah.
Two-Point Campus.
Yeah, this is very much The
Fastest in
Sims.
Session 2022.
2-point campus. I don't see Sonic.
This year, I am thrilled
Shame.
to have Netflix as a part of Summer Game Fest. They have been doing an
You are?
incredible job adapting games with series
Why?
like Castlevania and the Dota anime.
Okay.
Well, there is a
Okay,
lot
I'm
more
down for some
coming,
Netflix
and
stuff.
you don't have to wait long to find
Let's
out
Netflix
more.
and chill, everybody.
Tomorrow, I'm honored to be guest hosting
Whoa.
Netflix's Geek live stream with Ari Takahashi and Rahul Kohli. You can expect the first clip of the Cuphead show, which, spoiler alert,
Fuck
this
yeah.
show is going to be an absolute
Pardon my language,
sensation.
but
I
fuck
can't
yeah.
wait for you to see it. I'll also sit down with the team
Fuck
behind
that language.
Arcane, the League of Legends animated show coming later
Oh,
this
I
year.
thought he was gonna say an
We might
absolute
also have
banger.
updates on The Witcher
He
and
should have.
the
Man, you gotta get
live-action
behind the
Resident
kids. They're
Evil
cool now.
series. Geek
It's
Week
lit,
is streaming
boy.
live tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Okay, maybe
Pacific,
not
noon
that,
Eastern.
kids.
Here's a little sneak peek.
Yeah, shows the
Yeah.
Cuphead show.
What is Geek Week? Netflix Geek is hosting a
Are they actually gonna show it? I feel like
I-
this is just a promo for their event.
It is. absolutely
This is an ad I've seen on YouTube several times already.
Oh, no.
I hate when big shows do teases for another show. Can we just like let the other show speak for itself?
Yeah.
These are not things that like nerds are into. This is like everybody's into this shit at this point.
This is like Jeff is like has the money for the show. You kind of have to like just put it in the show. Netflix gave him a check. So.
Did anyone watch the Dota show that they did on Netflix?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It was good.
I did not.
I heard it was
I might check
okay.
it out.
It's in the
We
style of
haven't done with
Castlevania,
Netflix just
although
yet,
not as
though.
good, but
Coming
it's
up
still
next
good.
is Smite, a cross-play, cross-platform game that continues to do some pretty
All right,
amazing
back to
IP
Switch.
crossovers. You may remember last summer we announced the Avatar: The Last
You're not into
Avenger.
Smite?
Smite does like crossovers
Well,
with
as
everything,
Smite
doesn't
enters
they? Don't
its
they?
9th year, it's time to go upside
Yeah, it's like
down.
if not for Fortnite, it'd be
Stranger Things.
Smite.
the worst one.
I did play a bit of Smite back when I played a ton of MOBAs, and it was fun.
Smite with Stranger Things.
Yeah, they're probably just adding this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Crossovers are cool now.
Demigorgon.
11
Everyone's
looks
into
looks
crossovers.
nothing like her. But
They're gonna add 11 in the game? That would actually be really weird. I could see the Demigorgon, but
I could
11
at
would
least
be
like
odd.
made it look like her. Look, her face looks nothing like. Okay.
That is so weird. Oh, it's a skin. Okay, they're skins. Okay, sure.
Hell yeah, Hellboy himself.
Not my Hellboy.
Yeah, really. Ron Perlman's the only real Hellboy.
Oh yeah, they
Did you
did do
watch
skins
that?
for Avatar as well.
We announce a lot of games on
Yeah.
my shows, but I think this is
Should
the
I
first
watch what?
time we are
The
announcing
Hellboy
an
movie, the
entirely
reboot?
new
Yeah, it was trash.
game
The
labeled
new one?
Game
I
Publisher.
yeah, I didn't
Enjoy
watch it.
this
It's
first
trash.
look at more than
It
12
was too violent.
games
It was
that make
strangely
up
violent.
its initial slate.
Like overly
It's like
violent.
it's like when Rob Zombie redid Halloween. It's like
Exactly,
what-
it was
what
like
is this
overly
for?
violent. Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly.
They're announcing 12 games right now, apparently.
What?
And they're revealing a whole new publisher, they said.
By all means,
Weird.
let's begin.
Is that Cyberpunk? Why is that frame rate so bad?
Yeah, why? Don't show that.
It's in slow motion, y'all. You just don't understand. What fucking Final Fantasy shit is this?
Okay.
Returnal?
RPG shooter.
Oh, that ship's dead. I'm just imagining the ninjas with that wizard being like some sort of like mariachi band.
I just saw someone take off the Payday mask.
Yeah.
That's got me kind of excited.
I really hope this is like a filter on the video and not like frame rate.
Yeah,
Sputtering.
but it felt like it was maybe either it's over a couple games or it's like an aesthetical choice.
Oh yeah, Outward. That game's already out. So is Kingdom Come Deliverance. What is this?
Iron Harvest, that's already out. Okay, so that's a cool title. That's Payday.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I guess those games are now being published by someone else.
You can't just throw up a
There you have
Payday
it,
thing
Prime
and not
Matter, Payday
like give us a
3-2,
title
and
at
there's
least.
actually one more game added to the mix. And for
Payday
that, we go to
32,
Todd
he said.
Hollinshead from Saber. Todd, how you doing?
That's not true.
I'm great, Jeff. Thank you for the
Saber.
intro there. I'm really excited to have this little last
my God,
edition,
hate
which
interviews.
is that Saber and Prime Matter are working together on a new game.
Keep Cam and Respawn. Whoa, we got a gamer here.
All right, very cool on that, and there are more details on Prime
What was
Matter
that
coming
face
tomorrow
he just
with a
made?
stream at noon Pacific, 3
He
p.m.
was very
Eastern,
happy.
and I will be stopping by. Next up is a brand new IP from a brand new studio,
Well, if you don't go for the
Stray
game, just go
Bombay.
for Jeff
It's
Keighley.
coming this fall only to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on day one. It's called the Anacrusis,
Excuse
a
me?
4-player
Stray
cooperative
Bombay?
first-person shooter
Yeah,
set
the
aboard
developer
a
Stray
massive
Bombay.
starship stranded at the edge of explored space. You team up with your friends in an infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes to unlock perks, weapons, and new ways to play that you can share with your team. Here is the world premiere trailer.
This is gonna be a Left 4 Dead like, because it sure sounded like it.
Okay, I just saw a slice of pizza as a hologram, and I'm very confused.
World premiere. This is definitely Left 4 Dead. Yep.
Yeah. That
Is
isn't
that
a bad
genre
thing, there's
coming
just
back
so
now?
many of them now.
I don't know, this looks pretty rough.
It does. The enemy animations are not good.
Ah.
This is not good. This is not good.
I
Wow,
guess that doesn't
that,
mean it's gonna be bad necessarily.
Yeah.
that looks so jank.
Just run. No stopping, no shooting, just straight to the bridge.
They have one enemy design. Why is it all like jank? You think it'd be
Really? We call them
easier to
tanks.
I call them brutes.
animate them better?
From Latin Brutus.
We'd sound smart calling them brutes.
Eon, you don't want to get in here and help name these?
Nah, I'm good.
Brute!
Well,
Well,
they got a
that's-
big one. You'll never believe it, guys.
This is what I call a Game Pass game I play for an hour and then never play.
Awesome look. Thanks for that.
This is called what I call a Game Pass game that I don't
Game
touch.
Pass fodder. Game Pass fodder.
Yeah, I'm sure it's early, Tyler. Just like, why show that as your first look at the game? It's nobody's gonna remember it from that.
really rough.
So here's New World.
Director Scott Lane will take players into the mysterious supernatural island that is a world of wonder and horror. Once you arrive, it's up to you to unite warring human factions to take on a common enemy, the Tempest, who wants to unmake life. Scott and the team will detail updates to the
I thought he
game,
said boring human factions, and I was like, yeah, that sounds accurate.
What game is this?
New World.
New World.
The Amazon MMO.
And more.
Gotcha.
6 of these expeditions will be at launch, with the closed beta on July 20th and the public launch on August
Closed beta
31st.
July 20th.
I will also be down at the studio to
It
chat with
just
Scott about
this is
the
such a
game
hard
and
genre to
team's
do
efforts
nowadays.
over
It's
the
just
past
not the
year
same
in the midst
as
of
it was
COVID.
like
It is
20 years
exciting
ago.
for me to finally be able to get out there and visit game studios again. I miss
Yeah, the
all
stuff
these
I've seen of like the
developers. Check
sieges
out the
looks
special deep
really
dive
cool.
stream on New
Like
World
just massive
tomorrow,
armies
8
of people
Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern
sieging
at
each other's bases.
summergamefest.com. All right, well, back
But
in
like that seems like
2018,
endgame stuff.
Rocket League
How
teamed up
fun
with
is it going to be to
Fast
get
and
to that?
Furious
You know.
bring some of the saga's
Yeah.
most iconic cars into the
Balancing
game.
PvP and
now
PvE
they
and those
are
kind of
back
games is so
with
hard.
a twist that is truly Rocket League with Fast 9, the next installment of the Fast Saga, arriving in U.S. theaters June 25th. Psyonix is bringing back the Nissan Skyline, Dodge Charger, and well, maybe the most literal.
See, this is my why it's not it's Nissan.
Rocket-powered heist car
It's not
ever
Nissan.
conceived, the F9 Pontiac Fiero.
The F9 Pontiac Fiero.
Wow, I'm amazed.
Oh my god.
This is what people
Oh, it's
who
Rocket
like
League.
Rocket League want from Rocket League is real cars.
I don't know.
I'm not a fan, so I don't know. Maybe those people are all car people and they love this.
Is it the Nissan Skyline that they want in particular?
I can only take so many lunch breaks in one show.
I only have so many lunches, please.
No,
All right,
I'm running out
My
of food.
family is going hungry, Jeff Keighley, please.
Well, you know.
What it insults my birthday.
There's a joke in there somewhere, Dory, about Fast and Furious and your family.
Fast food, fast food, Fast and Furious food.
That's not what I was going for the family. Never mind.
Next up,
Oh,
last year,
it's all
a
about
new
family,
Swedish
Dory.
company named
All about
Shark
family.
Mob released a teaser for
That's
their
a series I
first
really gotta get
unnamed
into. Not Rocket
multiplayer
League,
project
Fast and
in the
Furious.
Vampire the Masquerade universe. Tonight,
Just watch,
putting
like,
a
the
name
first
on their
4,
game
and then
with
you're
a
good.
brand new world.
Gotta watch the
premiere
crazier ones though later on.
They're not for me.
They're all crazy. Apart from
I like when
Marvel.
they're brown, more
We
grounded.
got vampires.
Yeah,
What's an extent?
I'm not into that.
This is the
I
vampire
want
game.
them as far from being grounded as possible. Like ultimately in space would be great.
It's only a matter of time.
I know.
It's happening.
A crossover with Jurassic Park too.
They showed that in the news trailer. I don't want to get on a tangent of a Fast and Furious here, but it's happening.
Great. I thought I heard something about that.
Influenced your society. Fed on your blood.
That's definitely a familiar sounding voice actor.
I didn't think we'd be seeing this game so soon. To be honest with you. I mean, I know it's been going on for a long time, but I thought they were having some serious development troubles.
Yeah.
They are.
Is this Masquerade 2 though, or is this something else in the universe?
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, did the original have this many guns?
No, not that I remember.
Yeah, this looks pretty multiplayer-ish. Yeah, that's definitely a multiplayer thing.
No, keep in mind, I haven't played a Vampire Masquerade game in like, God, 20 years, 15 years.
Yeah, there's different skins. It's definitely a multiplayer game. Chris in the chat says he was just thinking he'd love to join a blood hunt. Me too, man. Me too.
Sign up for closed alpha.
2021.
Tyler's into it. I like multiplayer games. Could be good. I don't know.
Can't wait to play this
We didn't really
game,
see
and we
gameplay, so
actually won't
who
have
knows?
to wait long. You can sign up now for the Bloodhunt.
This definitely was not a showcase for me.
Closed
That's for
alpha
sure.
PC test available on July
I am not a
2nd.
multiplayer guy.
Bloodhunt will be released later this year.
Well, you know who is a multiplayer guy? Jeff Keighley.
Continues with the
Yeah.
House of Ashes.
That's what I expected, though.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Fortnite yet.
American and Iraqi
Oh
soldiers
God, why'd you
stranded
say
in a
that?
cursed temple. Here's
Games
the
you put it
story
out into the
trailer
world.
with the exclusive reveal of the monsters lurking in the depths.
Wow.
In the depths.
Damn, alright. Keeley said that with such enthusiasm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the anthology.
There's some I'm actually
Far Cry
excited for.
shows.
Yeah.
I really enjoy these games, even though they were really cheesy. And the voice acting's horrendous, and the animation's horrendous. I still
An
like it.
ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood.
This is the 4th game. They need to fix the
Shall we
faces,
see
please.
How many have fallen into
I'm amazed
shadow?
that they've done 4 games by now. I wasn't expecting them to get through these so quickly.
This is the 4th?
I think
What was
they
the
really-
3rd one?
Well, I included Until Dawn.
Oh, okay, okay, I got you.
Well,
Yeah. It's basically the same game.
Yeah.
To descend into the
This is the 3rd
unknown
game, technically.
alone is extremely brave. Or extremely foolish.
This one looks
Brothers
bigger.
in arms, or will it be a case of each man for himself?
So we went from a boat to a witch town to Call of Duty.
Your survival depends on the choices you make.
well, that's what you get with an anthology.
Yeah.
Lots of range.
So Mummy?
What nightmare have these luckless souls fallen into?
You keep lookout.
Look out. Look out for what?
One by one.
I take it they won't actually
their
let you
lights
shoot things in this
will be
game.
snuffed out.
Probably not. You probably have to make the choice
Unless
if you want to
can
shoot or
find
not.
the means to save them.
Press X to shoot.
And then if you shoot, you probably get killed.
The earth,
Then you,
swallowed
Good one.
by the void.
Press X to shoot.
Will you find the path to salvation?
these games are pretty good. Actually, I recommend them.
I liked Until Dawn a
I just
lot.
feel like
I wasn't a
you're-
big fan of Man of Medan, though.
I just feel like this is Resident Evil 8, except it's all Chris Redfield all the time.
Why not? Huh.
It's a cool monster design.
I can't even say. I don't want to spoil the game, so I can't say anything. But never mind.
One of the longest, most beloved JRPG franchises in the industry is the Tales
to the
of
next
series.
thing, huh?
Well, the latest game, Arise, was announced 2
Tales
years
of-
ago, and
Now,
it's
there we
a
go.
franchise
Now
that
we're
is
talking.
stunning 3D
Now we're
with
talking.
Unreal Engine 4. Here's a world premiere
You a big
look
Tales
at the
of fan?
latest trailer. with
Seb?
I'm
more
not a big fan, but I'm
information
definitely a fan of this
coming
one
weeks.
coming up.
Alright.
I do love me an action RPG. Looks really good.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
Well, there you go. That proves it. Bandai Namco is showing things at this show.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the
It's happening.
Bandai Namco one's gonna be
Should you
like
need my skills
their
on the
actual show's gonna be like
battlefield,
a
all I care
deep
for
dive into these
is
games.
maintaining peace.
Yeah.
So they got like 3
I'm
games to
Captain
show. That's about it,
Kisara
I
of the
think.
Elder Menancia Gaul. Flare for Malisa! From now on, when I fight to protect my dream.
My chat is super hyped for this. I am too. I used to love these games. I haven't played the last like 4 or 5, but this one looks really good, and they've taken a lot more time on it than the last few.
Yep. Yep. Like I'm really excited to play this.
Rob seems pretty excited in our chat also.
Wow. I guess I have no interest.
Been looking
I mean, you guys are the same people that like had no interest in Dragon Quest, and you're calling it Dragon Age. And, how dare you?
Yeah, but you know, I'll let you know a little secret. We did that just to mess with you.
And their first Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy VII Remake. Shame them.
My first was 15. Not that makes
Even
it any
worse.
better.
Even worse. Shame them.
My first was Final Fantasy 7. I just didn't finish it because I was a young kid and I didn't understand how to play it.
I think my
No
first was
excuse, shame
10,
them.
so I don't know how much better I am, but I played most of them now.
At least 10 came out in like 2001. They played it like 2015. Call yourself a Final Fantasy fan. No, I'm just. What's this?
That was gatekeeping.
Oh, that game company. Yes, yes.
You didn't see anything.
It's Sky, Children of the Light.
Oh yeah, they've been talking about the console release of this for a long time.
Yeah.
For Summer
Coming to
Game Fest, we
consoles,
have a special
finally.
announcement for you.
There he is, Genova Chan.
The console
my
version
man.
of Sky Children of the Light
Well,
will arrive to
this looks
Nintendo
good.
Switch on June.
What is this?
29th.
Sky, Children of the Light.
Prince
Is
season
that game
starts soon
company's?
after.
June
You know, the
29th.
guys who made the people who made
July 6th.
Journey.
Oh.
It looks very Journey-ish.
I tried playing it on my phone, but after 5 minutes, it just.
Oh yeah,
up so
September
much.
10th was new. I didn't even see they had said September 10th there for Tales of Arise. It didn't have a release date before, I don't think.
It comes out June 29th on the Switch. What about PlayStation?
Apparently.
No PlayStation yet, but I will get that on Switch.
Planet of
Oh.
Lana tells the story of a
I'll
young
probably just
girl
wait.
and her loyal friend.
We definitely did have September 10th before, because I already have it written in my little book here.
Designed to feel like a
So never mind.
gouache watercolor painting come to
I want a
life.
Swedish
Here's your
game
first
studio
look at
called
the Planet of Lana,
Swedish
coming to
Gamer
Xbox
or
and
like
PC
Swedish Chef.
in 2022.
Derp, 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 derp.
Thunderful. Well, that's Thunderful. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
Okay, I like the art style.
Yeah, this looks like that game Seasons. Maybe. I love this art style. That's really cool.
Let's go painting. Really cool.
Yeah.
It's okay, Tyler.
It's very cute. I like this.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, something bad's about to happen. It's too cute.
They blow up this animal right now, shutting off the stream.
Oh no. The moon is just gonna explode in the distance. Oh yeah, they're dead.
Oh, I'm a sucker for these indie platformers.
That's very
Hand-painted
cute.
adventure.
I like this. Oh, I love hand painted. That explains why I love this.
Oh, I love.
It's
Oh,
weird
it's
to
like
say
an-
this is like the thing that I'm most hyped about so far.
Yeah, this is most high. Outside Tales of Arise, like this. Like this looks
Yeah.
like Limbo or Inside.
I like. Oh my God, that looks so pretty. Well, I mean, also Monster, but you know.
Planet of Lana and Off-Earth Odyssey.
Gotta have that subtitle.
Comes out 2022. Okay.
Looks very pretty.
Yeah,
I will
I'm
forget
really
about
digging
it, and then when they announce that it's coming out soon, I will remember it.
Day one. Day one, baby.
Yeah, that's day one
Looks
for
great.
me. From what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I love those kind of games. PC only though. It's on Steam.
No, it's on Xbox Series
Okay.
X and S and Xbox One.
Okay. Well, PC.
No
only.
PlayStation
What a
though.
beautiful
Oh, it's Overwatch 2 time. Let's go.
Alright.
Getting crossplay. Did you see Overwatch is getting crossplay? Did you see that? Did you
I'm
see
running
that?
out of sandwiches.
Did you see that it's getting crossplay?
Thank you so much.
Please, my family, they need
Yeah, we
bread.
are
My
excited to
Fast
learn
and
more
Furious
about what's
family.
planned for
Shh,
Overwatch.
wanna listen to
You guys
Overwatch?
recently, you had a PvP live
Stop
stream that I
Overwatch
watched,
2.
and you revealed some changes coming to Overwatch 2. What can you tell us? What's the latest?
Yeah, so we recently announced that Overwatch 2's format is changing to a 5v5 team format. This requires a fresh look at
5v5?
all of our heroes in the game. It should feel new yet familiar to fans of our strategic team-based combat.
Yeah, it was great to see you guys playing, and you know,
I do wonder how that
for people to
5v5
get a
thing
chance
is
to go
gonna pan
hands-on
out.
with it. And
We like to
today,
announce
I
that
know
we're
you brought
sacrificing
us a look
Overwatch
at,
2 to work on
some
Call of
skins
Duty
for
some more.
Oh no!
Yeah, the team is so passionate
James
about
literally
updating
just
the
ends the
look
stream.
and feel of the world of Overwatch. And one
Oh, all of a
aspect of
sudden you
that
see her
is
crash, like,
creating
they're like-
entirely new models.
She, like,
for
drags this whole
Overwatch
shelf down and-
of all of our heroes. So today we're going to be looking at two of those, Baptiste and Sombra.
All right, well, let's take a look here.
Oh, they're
and you can
reworking
tell us a little
Baptiste and
bit about what we're
Sombra.
seeing, but it's so cool to see these characters
Oh, boy.
brought into Overwatch 2. So, yeah, what do we
Ooh.
got here?
Yeah,
That
so
looks
this is
pretty good.
Baptiste. And there's a lot of new technology that go into our models. We have new hair shader
Loving
tech,
the
excuse me.
haircut.
Share
in order
haters.
to get the look that we're going for with his haircut. He also has a glowing cape and gloves that kind of give that medic or surgeon vibe to him. Thank you.
And we're going to Sombra, I think, right?
Yep, so next up is Sombra.
Wow.
This was a very challenging look for us to update. It's an asymmetrical design.
I like
There's
how
so many layers of hair,
they're updating the
clothing, and
designs,
technology
but
in
they're
this.
doing it really
If you look
subtly.
closely, you can actually see
So it looks nice
circuitry
and fresh,
nodes
but it doesn't
embedded
just
in
look
her
like a new
clothing.
skin.
She's a
It
world-class
looks
hacker,
like
so it all makes
just
sense.
an updated version of the
No, I get
default
it.
look.
It's, so
Everybody
great
has
for
a
fans to see
fade.
These characters you know and love. From
Fades are in. I don't know if
Not
you've
that I-
seen
not that-
like
not that I
late
can
Miles
judge.
Morales.
and we can't
Not that I
wait
can
to
judge.
see more
Yeah.
of the game. We appreciate you giving us a little sneak
I mean, they
peek
did it for
here
Miles
on
Morales. You know he's hip.
here on Overwatch 2.
You bet, thank you.
Awesome. All right, thanks very much, Aaron. Now, recently I had a chance to play Dungeons and Dragons: Dark Alliance with the
Show
game
us the
developer Jeff
PvE.
Adam,
That's all I
Hannibal
want from
Buress, and
Overwatch 2 right
Ember
now.
Moon from the
To see.
WWE. That's right, you didn't
God,
expect
I wish that
me to
game was
say
coming
that,
was closer to
but
coming
this
out.
game is a ton of fun, and it's coming to Game Pass on June
Excuse me?
22nd. Take a look.
Which one? Dungeons and Dragons? What?
Hey guys, it's Jeff Keighley and
Ember Moon? What?
Oh, Dark Alliance. Yeah, I'm definitely
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
play this.
All
Looks
right,
like a good time.
I'm gonna go grab lunch.
Dark Alliance. And
I'm kind of interested.
Jeff, one of the game developers from 2K, Jeff. Special guests, Hannibal Buress and Ember Moon.
Oh no,
Okay.
not a live demo.
Oh yeah, don't do this.
Oh yes, a live demo.
Oh, Jesus.
Traps.
Oh,
Whoa, I'm a gamer.
Oh no, you get. Oh no.
Fantastic.
Oh no,
I'm coming to get you.
I couldn't dodge the spike
I've never-
traps.
I never touched a
Wow.
controller in my life. Now I'm a gamer.
Oh no. Oh no, I can't
No,
believe
I'm
I'm
just-
down. I'm down, people.
I can't believe
I
it.
can't believe I'm down.
So Ember, I know you really wanted to be Drift.
Revive me, revive me.
Read all the books, especially the Driss backstory, and I just connected
man.
with it on such an intimate level to the point where
This
my
is like this is
wrestling
giving me
character that everyone
real
sees on TV is
flashbacks
actually based on this character.
to
Whereas,
the
even though
Sea of
Driss has
Thieves
purple, I just love
gameplay
everything
demo.
about him that he's just constantly
Remember
the
that?
good guy the entire time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't remember that?
I try not to
For a
remember
big
that.
chef.
that doesn't look.
Well, I was interested, and then they did this, and now I'm not interested. So.
Yeah, this game's done dead to me now.
I'm here
Uh,
now.
I spoke way too soon.
We got him.
I'm really glad that this is a thing that still
We
happens.
don't want any.
The funny thing is that the guy he's playing as, I saw it as a statue at GameStop. I almost bought it because it looked really cool. It's like a dark elf.
Oh, he flipped us up.
I'm a sucker for fantasy.
I just hate that they have to scream as loud as they can. Like, really?
Okay, well that was quick and painless, right?
It's a few weeks.
yeah. Paladins. Does anyone still play that? I feel like it came and went very quickly.
I played it for a wee while.
I wouldn't play just because of the art style alone.
Yeah.
It's so generic.
I mean, it was fun. As like a wee break from Overwatch.
Yeah.
I apologize.
At least these are paced better. At least they're not like 20
All right,
minutes of
Summer
drag.
Game Fest
dragging in.
kickoff live
Yeah.
presented by Prime Gaming continues. Yesterday was
That
an
was
amazing
sudden.
tease of the next Battlefield from EA.
I feel like that was a sudden cutoff.
they're doing-
The franchise.
They're doing
It's the last
Battlefield.
big modern-day
This one
game.
too.
That was
They really want us to talk about
Battlefield
Battlefield, huh?
4. This month, Prime Gaming members get to download it.
You're not
play
interested in
it
Battlefield?
free through
No.
June
No, I'm not
20th.
either.
Not for
Now,
$70.
there's no catch. This is the
Yeah.
full-blown PC
I probably
version
will,
of the
because there's a lot of
2021
people in the
game.
Smunkers
Only
Discord that have been
Battlefield
playing.
moments still hold up.
Yeah.
Just head to
I got it,
gaming.amazon.com to
I
redeem
checked
your
on the
free copy
PlayStation
right
Store, it's gonna
now
be 60
if you're
quid.
an Amazon Prime member.
Digitally.
And this Sunday,
Which
watch
is
the
fine by
Xbox
me.
Bethesda
At least
Game
it's not 70
Showcase
quid.
for the first
I mean,
gameplay
technically
footage
it's
of Battlefield
63 for me because I have
2042.
EA Play.
It's gonna
But
be really cool. All right, right now, let's take a look.
They're not
at
actually showing
another
it here. They're just
premiere.
talking about how they're going to
Monster
show it
Hunter
on,
Stories is
I think it's
coming to
Sunday.
the Switch in
Oh,
July.
you're kidding.
We've got your first look at the story trailer.
Wait, so
I
no
love it when-
countdowns for countdowns, but showings for showings?
Yeah,
That's the
I
second
love
time
it
I've
when
done
they
that.
talk about how they're going to show a game to another game.
Oh, this game. This looks fine. The Stories 2 Monster Hunter thing.
I'm like thinking about getting this.
I will absolutely let you know, Chris, if I need another model for this next Battlefield game.
This is Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah, it's like the
Rise.
the sequel to the Pokemon-like kind of game they had on 3DS.
Oh. I really like the art style. Does it play like Monster Hunter?
No, plays like Pokemon, but The first one at least was even simpler than Pokemon, and I was not into it. This one seems like it has more to it though.
So it's turn-based?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I like turn-based.
You suppose he saw this
I'm definitely digging
coming?
this. Do you know if this is like a like you have to play the first game, or is it?
Oh, I have no idea. I would assume it's fresh. I would hope so. I don't think very many people played the first one.
Okay. Oh yeah, stories. I've heard about this. Those games are huge in Japan.
So, you're going to be born, huh?
Did he just say, "So you're going to be born"?
I think that's what the doctor said before I was born. So.
Well, the first one apparently came to mobile at some point, so maybe more people played it than I thought. First stories.
July 9th. I got Skyward Sword coming out.
Legendary rock band hits the road this summer on the Hella Mega Tour with Green Day and Fall
And a
Out
Weezer.
Boy. But first, they came together with an indie developer to create stream-safe music for the community. Yes,
Going by this showcase, it's gonna be like one song. And then, okay, get off the stage.
Brand new, never before released song. Tell me what you want. From
They play one
Wavebreak.
chord. Okay,
This
we're good.
is
They already did that on Twitter. They teased a couple chords of it. Jeff is really excited about Weezer. I mean, I probably would be too if I was hosting a show and I could get Weezer to do it.
Yeah, remember when he was really excited about Green Day, and then Green Day kept trying to get the audience to like engage in any way, and they refused at the Game Awards.
Oh man. Yeah. A lot of those Game Awards performances were kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Death Stranding song from Grimes, I think it was. I think that's the only performance I even really remember from the Game Awards.
Yeah, Grimes did.
I like Churches doing Death Stranding.
Oh, it was Churches. Grimes did
I did not-
what, Cyberpunk, right? Yeah.
I did not like. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Grimes
I
did
know,
decide-
James. I know you didn't like Churches. I know. You
Yeah.
never do.
I just want to make that clear. I don't like
Yeah.
churches.
I know. They bring a
And-
bad name to Scotland. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, we actually apologize profusely for that contribution to the music industry. It's just not bad.
It's fine. It's just indie rock. It's fine. I don't know. It might just be pop rock, honestly, but whatever.
Yeah, it's like a combination.
Are Weezer still good?
I don't know.
They did a pretty
Still-
good. They did a pretty good remake of Africa by Toto. I
Oh,
kind
I
of like
remember
it.
that.
But I won't lie, I listen mostly to their Blue and Green album from like early 2000s, 90s.
Yeah, that's probably you're probably in the majority on that one.
Yeah, I grew up listening to them.
Oh yeah, the live Doom performance at the Game Awards was also really good. I don't know
Yeah,
who performed that, but I remember it being really good.
Mick Gordon did that one.
It was a pretty good song for a game I have zero interest in.
I really liked the Red Dead Redemption 2 performance they did at the Game Awards as well. I thought that was stellar.
I liked when they did the Persona song. That was great. I know that was
Yeah.
last year, but I mean, I never paid attention to the Game Awards before, so.
Oh, yeah, the Persona one was hype. I got really into that one.
Yeah, that was good.
I want games.
I'd like to hear the conversation Weezer had with their agent when they proposed this show to them. Yes, we want you to do Summer Game Fest. I'm sorry, Summer what now?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys listened to Crossfade, but they did Weezer recently, and Matt Helgeson told the story about he met Weezer, like, he met someone from Weezer, like, 10, 15 years ago, and even at that point, he told Matt Helgeson, I just do this for the money, man. So, I don't think it was much of a conversation. It was like, it pays money? Okay,
Right
sure.
now, let's turn to a game that we announced last year at the Game Awards. Endless Dungeon from Amplitude.
I am 8-bit.
We showed a brief glimpse of gameplay in December, and fans wanted more. Well, here's an extended look.
Brian's out here in the chat firing shots. Famous one-hit wonder band Weezer. You mean?
What do you mean they have like multiple hits?
They have multiple hits. They're not a one-hit wonder.
I mean, I'd have trouble pinpointing which of their songs was the biggest hit. Even.
I mean, it would. I mean, either it's either Say It Ain't So or Hollywood.
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. Thank you. I couldn't remember it.
And Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly. Also the Island one.
Yeah, Island in the Sun. Yeah.
That's Island in the Sun. Yeah, they've had at least like 4 huge hits.
Yeah. Pork and Beans, was that big?
And if it goes,
big hit?
Don't remember what this game's called, but we've seen it a couple times.
Pork and Beans.
So it's kind of cool.
Dungeon.
Just like that.
Oh.
Yeah, they said it, but I understand. We don't listen to the jokes.
Yeah, we don't listen. We were talking about Weezer. Come on.
Even if you've got the
That's
guns,
right. Come
the
on.
turrets, and the
Some things are more important than
you can't
Jeff
do
Keighley.
everything by yourself.
That's right.
And apparently one of those things is Weezer.
You die alone.
Yep.
Together again.
Wow. Okay.
And rule number 4.
Jesus, no need to call me out like that.
Well, if you've got all that going, but you still can't win, you gotta.
So far, I can't believe I stopped playing Yuffie to watch this.
So yeah, I'm with you, Seb. It's exactly how I feel.
This is Summer Boar Fest.
You guys know I'm easily amused. Like if I just get one decent announcement, I'm happy.
Don't get me wrong. There's like 4 or 5 or maybe 6 games I'm really into.
What do you guys
That
do?
game-
Like literally one game I might buy.
Yeah, Tyler, we
and
need to
that's
play
where
that.
I'm at.
That hand-painted game that they showed earlier.
Yes, that's what I'm interested in. That's about it. What? Okay, Rapid. What?
On Twitch, and to tell us more,
No, this is just gonna be another.
Marcus and Mike.
Oh, they're promoting the stream they're doing later. I'm gonna watch that.
Kickoff live.
Oh yeah.
Marcus Smith here.
I'm definitely not gonna
creative
watch
director
someone
at
play a game
Insomniac
that I'm gonna be
Games for
playing
Ratchet
tomorrow.
and Clank Rift.
Yeah, same.
We're excited that
But
players
I'm
get
glad
a
that they're
chance to
doing
play
it.
the game
Yeah, yeah.
tomorrow and to celebrate. Want to spend some more time.
You know they used to do it.
This is my game of the year, probably.
Insomniac used to do live streams every week
First hour of Rift
called
Apart.
Insomniac Live.
Isn't that right, Mike?
But they stopped doing
That's
it.
right.
for
I watched a couple of those.
I watched like all of them.
In addition to playing
I already had
through the
YouTube try to.
game,
I already had
we'll also be
YouTube try to
taking
spoil me
questions
this
live
game
and
like 10
talking about
times
what it was
with the
like to
thumbnails.
develop the game behind the scenes.
Yeah,
So please
it's a
join
bit
us
annoying.
at twitch.tv.
That's really annoying. Like I'm not even clicking on any Ratchet.
At 2
Like, how-
p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern.
why is he recommending me that? Oh, this looks so hype. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is the most excited I've been for a game since The Last of Us Part 2.
I just
All right,
beat
we're now about
2016
to be
too, so I'm
joined by
really
the
ready
one
for
and
this.
only Giancarlo Esposito to talk Far Cry 6.
Yeah, boy.
Giancarlo, thank you for joining us. Why did you want to take on this role?
They came to me with this phenomenal idea.
Okay, this is
and
another
had
pre-recorded one.
proposed that
100%.
I play Anton Castillo, the leader of Yara, with this big.
I would love
vision
if the
and dream
timing was off.
for his country. And it really appealed to me because he was the guy.
They came
who
with me.
first
They
from
came
a
to
love
me
of
with
his
the same
family
idea everybody
and a love
does.
of his
I'm the villain.
community and country, and it was so
He's
in
the villain.
line with what's going on in the world politically today and what has happened in the past. I thought, what a great opportunity. The other
Hang on a
part of
second,
it
he's
is
talking
it's
about
just a different
politics?
Wait, well,
technology.
Ubisoft said there's no
You
politics
can't
in
do
the
that.
game. You
There's
can't do
no
that.
Politics in this game. Wait a second. Wait a second.
We can't have
PR
politics in a video
perfect.
game. This is video games. This is escapism. We can't have politics in video games.
What was it like being
PR is going
video game
nuts
villain?
right now.
No, I'm not a villain.
Yeah,
I
there's
have-
no politics
I
in this
gotta
game. Don't
push
worry,
back
everybody.
on you.
They
I'll
wouldn't
let
do
you
that.
finish,
Not the gamers.
But this guy
You know, you guys who love
loves
Metal Gear
his
Solid.
country. He wants to
Yeah,
empower
Ubisoft did come out and say that they're
wants
like,
to
oh, our
empower
game is
you
political, right? Like after the
Yeah,
outcry.
they backtracked.
Yeah.
Now,
You're telling me a game about a dictator in Cuba
Well, you are
not
smiling on the
political?
box. You're a good guy, right?
They
Yeah,
could
but
do
I mean-
about Cuba without it being political. I mean, does everyone realize that like a revolution was not that long ago?
I mean, they also stood by the fact that their game about white nationalists was not political.
Because I think
Yeah.
part and parcel of us
Yeah.
falling in line. And
I
doing what we
literally
need to
live where the
And
thinking
Cubans
about
escaped
the
to.
cumulative
Also, their game
effect
about an
of our
uprising in
doing
London,
what's right,
or,
and the
or
example
based on
of that
Brexit.
Yes.
is also to stand up and say,
Definitely
Not
not
political. I'm
political.
sorry, James.
do agree that
Oh,
there are
Watchdog
good and bad
Legions
about
was
all
definitely not
people,
political.
but this guy, out of his love
What,
and
you
passion
crazy?
for his people,
Definitely not.
even if they're
No way.
faceless to him at
No
certain
politi-
points
no-
in
no-
time,
no politics.
allow him to
Nope.
be an absolute hero.
Speaking of your character, who did you base him on or study to create this character?
It's so interesting because, of course, the obvious choice to study is Fidel Castro, and it is Cuba, an island that had so many resources, but really the dream of the ability of the dictator to cultivate those resources, something got in the way there, and hopefully that can change in the years to come. It's funny you asked me that question because I was just talking to one of my daughters about Ceausescu and also Hitler. Because we were talking about
You were talking to your
zodiac
daughters
signs
about
and
Hitler?
what signs were certain people. What is that mindset that has you wanting to be
Los pollos
have power over
hermanos.
others? And for each dictator, it's different. She'd never heard of Ceausescu and studied
I
political
want to get.
science.
I want a restaurant simulator with that. With Los Pollos Hermanos.
All right, well, one last question for you. Who would win in a square
With
off
like a
between
meth
Gus Fring,
making
Moff
minigame?
Gideon,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Anton?
like in the back. You make your own
You know,
meth,
and I
but
have
like
my
you
favorites,
have to sell all your
too.
food and
So you
make
asked
a
me this
profit.
That actually sounds kind of fun. I'd play that.
And you know, immediately I say Moff Gideon. Immediately. You know, somehow I think Gus is colder and displays
And
that
he would have got away
coldness
with
in
it
a very
too if it wasn't for that
particular way.
meddling school teacher.
You know, I think Anton could be the most violent man on earth. But given his situation, he may not rise to that occasion or may not have the time. Moff Gideon is otherworldly. This guy thinks in a different way, and he knows what you're thinking before you say it.
Star Wars.
And he does all his own dirty work, and he has an incredible tool to help him out. So I'm going to say Moff Gideon.
Fair enough. All right, Giancarlo, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will check out the revolution in Far Cry 6.
I don't think that was
And
pre-recorded.
I can't wait for it to begin. Let the game
It feels so pre-recorded.
Unless he's.
Because it's like
All right, thank you so much.
I don't know.
he's
You haven't
snapping
picked
into
up
his
on it
answers
yet.
like he's
Prime
reading them off
Gaming
the screen.
unlocks a ton of
Yeah, I
It
just-
doesn't feel like he's
Prime
reacting
members,
to what
like an
Jeff is saying.
exclusive voucher
Yeah, it just feels
skin
like
in
you have to
Apex
really
Legends,
time that perfectly.
$200,000 in GTA
Yeah, oh no, but
cash
I've
every week you
seen
play GTA Online,
like
and
I'm pretty
Fall
sure
Guys,
they've
you
done
get a
that
special
with
Burning
like
Circuits
Muppet stuff in the
costume
past.
theme
Yeah.
through June
And like
21st.
They're not
Now,
happening this
speaking
year,
of
by the
Fall
way.
Guys, the time
Yeah,
has
I don't know
come
why
to
I'm
reveal
watching
a
this.
brand
I
new
know.
costume
What the fuck?
coming to the game
Well, yeah,
based on
I've seen
a
the process for it.
legendary
Like
game
they
franchise.
rehearse it a
Check it out.
lot so they get the timing down.
Yeah, still.
And I mean, think of how many interviews this guy has done. I mean, he's probably very familiar
Fall
with that
Guys.
process.
Oh, Fall Guys cross near.
Near Automata.
This is not a crossover I saw coming.
Me neither.
No.
But hey, I'm
You
here
and
for
the
it.
rest of the world, I think.
I'm not actually here for it. I'm not going to reinstall Fall Guys, but
Yeah, I'm not either. That is very bizarre.
What do they say in the comments?
You're here for it in spirit.
Dead game. No.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around.
People still play that Fall Guys. Not.
I
I'm
mean,
being
some
serious.
people
don't know.
do.
yeah, I know Co Carnage was playing it pretty recently still, and he's a huge streamer, so.
Yeah, it's not a dead. I hate that shit. It's not a dead game. It's just less people play it than they did it the first, second week. You could say that of literally any game.
No, it's just because Among Us came out and people just wanted to troll.
Yeah, it's just super annoying.
Hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. Your opponent is new to the clash.
There's no need to be mean like that. Just move on.
Yeah.
If it's such a dead game, then you don't need to talk about it.
Exactly. That's why I don't ever talk about it.
Yeah.
Is
I
this
couldn't
the,
get. I couldn't get into this game.
is this the Weep game?
Yeah.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Like it was cool. It was free to play and everything, but yeah, I just couldn't get
So
into it.
today we've announced games, a publisher, Prime Matter. So why not announce a
Yes,
developer
Jeff,
too?
today we have
Joining
announced
me now are
games.
Dave Anthony and Jason Blundell
Good games.
from the newly formed Deviation Games. We know you guys well from all your amazing work over the years at Treyarch and Call of Duty Black Ops, but what can we expect from your new studio?
Where's
then?
GTA 6 and Elden Ring and Silent Hill remake?
Elden Ring's gonna be the one last thing.
Where's Resident Evil
Well, I've
9?
known
Come
my
on.
couple, Jeff.
Where's the big hit?
And we've been working together for decades.
Where's Breath of the Wild
And
2?
we've
Come
worked
on.
some huge
Yeah, where's Breath of the Wild
franchises,
3?
you know, the games, you know, they've done well. And but we thought, you know, when you're working on those franchises, the long-established IPs, you're working within very, very tight constraints creatively about what you can do. So we thought, after all these years, you know.
What I want is like an
Deviation.
interview, and then like
So that's
like while they're
Deviation
talking,
Games.
like they get in a
So Jeff,
wrestling
just
event,
trust me,
and like
all
and then a
bets are
trailer
off.
comes on. It's like a really
On day
hype
one,
like
we
trailer.
got complete financial security.
That'd be really awesome.
To work with creative
I'm quite
freedom,
excited about
time,
this because these guys are
not
these
just
guys
to
are
make a
from
brand
Treyarch.
new IP,
Not that, I
what
don't
we're
mean
doing.
them specifically.
A
No, I know.
groundbreaking new
But like
IP,
I'm just saying,
innovation
I am quite
at its very
excited about it.
core. And the team at Deviation Games.
What game are they
we
ma-
have
what
it
game are they
really,
working on?
Really simple.
I have no idea.
There's no place.
I think they
for
just started
ego.
the studio recently.
It's the best
Okay.
idea that always wins, and that's Deviation Games.
All right. Well,
This is probably
big
like a
ideas
hey,
from you
we are a
guys as
thing
we
now.
would expect. Now I know
Yeah.
it's very early, and there is.
We're gonna do a
nothing to show
first-person
on the
shooter
game
with soldiers.
today, but can you tell us a bit about
Honestly,
what kind of game you're making? What can
that
we
would probably be a
expect?
good thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're very right there. It's
Because
very
you
early,
know, if
but,
they worked on Call of Duty,
a lot
I'd
of
like a Call of
exciting
Duty
stuff
game that's
going
not
on.
Call of
So,
Duty, you know.
Essentially, we spent the last year building.
No,
the
I know.
team,
I'm just saying
right?
that that's
And
probably
so
what it's gonna be.
What we knew was we wanted to collect passionate, creative.
Somebody tweeted out a
collaborative
very
people
good
and bring them
tweet,
together
two
kind of under
bean
one roof, and
instead
that's
of
what
two bean.
Deviation Games is. So, yeah, we don't have anything to
That's
show
pretty
right
good.
now, but that collaboration, that imagination is going on, and we're going to have something that's going to, I think, leave an indelible mark in the industry when we come out.
All right. Well, with you guys involved, as I said, we're excited about it. There is one more piece of the puzzle that we
Indelible.
want to reveal
That's our
today.
word of the day.
For that, let's take a look at this.
Good word.
Deviators.
Oh, that's another big PlayStation get.
PlayStation.
Okay, big news.
Oh, wow.
The stage has changed. Blue of PlayStation, so you're partnering with PlayStation. What can you tell us about that partnership?
That's right, Jeff. And the partnership with PlayStation is
let me-
all
Forced-
about
Let me get my
forced
fanboy
laughter.
on.
nuts. This project is all about
There we go.
quality.
Oh yeah,
And
it's
our
Sony
team of
time.
deviators
There we
that
go.
have
I'll go with the
in
Pony
the
Express.
studio, we're doing this. We are so proud of you. And
I love the
partnership with Sony
extra
is-
commitment
it's
there,
very,
Seb.
very
Thank you.
simple. I mean,
Yeah,
God,
that's
just
great
look
up
at the
there.
track record of consistency of high quality games that they do, hit after hit.
So every time they put a PlayStation
Award
logo on the
after
screen,
award. And now we've been part
Beautiful
of this process
pony.
and we see how they do things. It's really clear how they're managing to accomplish that. So we couldn't be more proud to expand PlayStation's portfolio, which we're going to do in a very, very significant way.
PlayStation's
I mean,
like
let's just face it, right? Sony
they're
rocks.
partnering up
They-
with a
they
lot
get
of
our
new
kind of brand of
studios.
crazy, so we're very
Like
happy
they're
to
really
partner.
getting out there.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I really
Deviation
think this is
Games,
their way of trying to
PlayStation,
compete with
brand
Game
new
Pass
IP,
in
a
some
mega
ways
IP
because Game
inside
Pass
of
has
Red
become
Company
such a
future,
big
and,
place for
hopefully
indies.
we'll see
I
you
think
guys
they're
again in
probably
the
just
future
like
to
if
see
the,
more
the
on what's
trend
going
that I'm
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Awesome. All right.
picking up on is
Dave, Jason,
correct.
thank you very much,
I think
guys.
they're
All
just trying to
right. Well, this year
bolster
is
their
the
multiplayer
30th
games
anniversary
as
of
part of their
Sonic the
portfolio.
Hedgehog, and
So
later this
PlayStation
month,
acquired
we're
them, or
honored to be
there's
premiering the
No, they're
full
just partnering
Sonic
with them.
Symphony for
Oh,
World
okay.
The same thing that they did
Right
with
now,
that.
here's
What was it,
the
Crossfire
full
games?
harmonic orchestra in
Gotcha.
Prague
But you're right.
with the
That's I was
music
about to
of
say
Sonic
that
Unleashed.
it's a really good move for Sony because they really need some multiplayer games.
Well, hold on, they're doing Sonic Unleashed soundtrack here, guys. Everybody's favorite Sonic game.
Oh, hold up.
Isn't that the werewolf one?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah! Let's get some Sonic up in here. What?
Somebody get Alex. Where's Alex?
This is so random.
Where the fuck is Alex?
Do City Escape, please.
Oh, they're just celebrating because Alex just reviewed this game, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's why they got this here.
Great review. Go and check it out.
Sonic Hero.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, play that oboe, buddy.
This is a great way to announce Sonic Adventure 3.
Is Jeff Keighley like a big fan of this game, you think? Like, what inspired anybody to think, like, we need to get the Philharmonic to do Sonic Unleashed?
I think it's like a.
What is it?
So- I think
Advertisement
it's
for
a
the
Sonic-
concert.
Well, I think it's a Sonic 35th anniversary thing, right?
Yeah, they're doing like a tour thing. So
okay.
like, they probably paid Jeff some money to advertise it.
Alex is going absolutely wild in the Draft Punk's Discord.
Oh my god.
He's losing his shit in a good way.
Is there a bad way to lose your shit?
There is actually. I won't talk about it. Though. Not on air.
Oh, okay.
Just go to Taco Bell.
Damn it, Seb! I said not on air.
Jeff's like, shit. Do we have any more game announcements? Sonic.
Yeah, I sincerely doubt anybody saw this coming.
Yeah.
I saw it coming because they announced it days ago.
Yeah, they announced
sure.
it.
Really?
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
I heard them
Oh, I
say it
didn't
at the
hear
beginning of the stream. I didn't know about the announcement before.
Oh yeah, they did it. I forgot it was they're not touring, it's a live stream.
So actually, everyone saw it coming.
Here we go, Back for Blood.
Okay. All right, I'm just
Let's
out of
go.
touch. Whatever. Whatever.
Zombie multiplayer fun
Fine.
of Back for Blood. And right now we've got a quick tease of a new boss and news on the beta coming later this summer.
It's really the screens are really cool.
I'm still unsure about this card system that they've got here. It seems unnecessary. I get that you have to innovate, though.
Like I want to be excited for this game. I just don't want to. I don't like paying full price for multiplayer games because I just never commit to them. Don't get me wrong. I played the shit out of Left 4 Dead 1 and 2.
Yeah. I played a lot of Left 4 Dead 2. I'm still not sure how I feel about this.
That's a big zombie.
Oh, now we're just playing
Open
Zoom.
beta on August 15th.
Zoom, huh?
I always like playing as the zombies though, rather than the people.
Yeah, I don't think they have that in there, which is disappointing.
Yeah, I love being the hunter. And
Last year, Steam and Xbox did incredible demo events around Summer Game Fest, and this year, Steam's Next Fest starts next Wednesday, and Xbox is back again to do an ID at Xbox demo event, which I'm announcing right now.
Wait, so Next
It
Fest starts next
on
Wednesday?
Tuesday, and it's
Is that what you're
completely
saying?
free, no badges required. One of the games I'm most excited about in the lineup is Tunic from my fellow Canadian.
Oh, they're gonna have a demo
Andrew
for Tunic.
Schuldeis.
Hell yeah.
Here he is to give you a little sneak
I feel like if I was on that stage, I'd
brand
probably
new
walk
demo,
into the
which you can
screen.
exclusively play on Xbox starting on Tuesday.
It's kind of throwing me off.
Hi, my name's Andrew Schuldeis, and I'm working on Tunic, which is an isometric
Tuesday.
action adventure about a tiny fox in a big world, where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets. I first started.
This is an
I also
ASMR
do
video?
ASMRs in my spare time.
Damn, don't mean to reset at the same time.
Changing a lot over the years, but I'm really excited about where we've gotten to today. So in
Oh, Tunic, this is the cute little Legend of Zelda thing that IGN showed off.
Yeah, this looks good.
This looks very cute.
Except
Yeah.
for, you know, a lust for adventure, and you are
I don't know. I don't need to know anymore, dude. I'm a little fox. I washed up on the beach. I'm very cute. What else do I need?
find a sword. And it's really about that.
That's literally the plot of the Zelda game too.
I actually kind of feel like I've played a game that looks exactly like this in Dreams.
To put together a brand new demo.
You might have.
You know, for
Probably.
the home audience.
But this is actually good.
Full of never before seen stuff. A brand
No,
new
that
dungeon,
hurts.
a bunch of areas people haven't seen before.
That's what I want from Dreams, like a game, like a full-on game.
So excited about
Here's
Tunic,
a level.
and Sable also is going
Gotta
to
give people time,
in
man.
that, along with a lot of
It's
other
been
like
titles.
two-
Check
what,
that out next
year,
week
2 years
on
now?
Xbox. Next up, Stave Off Ragnarok in this ancient Norse-inspired co-op action survival RPG that you can also fully play solo. Classic hack and slash gameplay goes Viking.
Not
Norse
my
knows
Ragnarok.
Tribes of Midgard, launching on
Hashtag not my
PlayStation and
Ragnarok.
PC July 27th. Here,
Let's get
is
it
the brand new
trending.
trailer.
They're doing way too many Norse games. We have to stop this. Too many
Yeah,
fucking
we're
Viking
gonna get-
games. y'all.
That's true. I
We're
totally
gonna
agree
get
with that.
Viking fatigue.
I love
like,
Vikings.
It's like somebody came up with like the tech for a perfect Viking game and just shared it around the whole fucking industry.
Yeah, this reminds me of when we had 5,000 World War II shooters for like.
It's like somebody released God of War,
I guess.
and now
Too much.
everyone's like, "Wow, that game was really cool. We should we should do something like that."
Copy the shit out of that.
Yeah. I mean, this just looks like a God of War clone. Let's be honest.
I don't even.
I mean, so did Godfall.
Godfall. Yeah, yeah.
I'm kidding. If that wasn't obvious, this looks nothing.
Yeah,
like a
this
God
does
of War
not
clone.
look like God of War. I wasn't sure. I was like, which God of War did you play?
Yeah, I was very confused too, but I just went with it. I was like, sure, James.
And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful.
You can tell she's a Viking because she's got that weird accent.
I kind of like the gameplay. I'd probably play this.
Yeah, this looks fun. Looks like
I
Diablo.
like I like dungeon crawlers. They're pretty fun.
Of your tribe, because those giants are on their way. And it's time for
Like if
us
this game's
to
like a
end
nice
their
5 to
call
10
for
hours,
destruction.
that's like a really fun, solid game.
Let's show them our might is greater than their height.
Just play with your friends and stuff.
As the saying goes. Valhalla.
Our might is greater than their height.
Can't wait.
Lady, you need like cheerleaders or something. There's got to be a better chance than that.
The auto subtitles just picked that up as Marmite is greater than their height.
July
Wow.
27th.
Who's ready for some
I found that way
Evil
funnier than you
Dead?
guys did.
We announced this game
The Marmite
last
thing?
December at TGA,
Yeah.
and now
Evil
it's
Dead,
time
baby.
for an
Hail to the
extended
king,
look
baby.
At the gameplay. To tell us
Groovy.
more, let's turn it over to my friend Tim Willits from Saber.
Hi, Jeff.
It's Tim
Great
Willits
to see
time.
you. Today, we have some
Damn,
extended
that Iron Man
footage
statue is pretty,
of the
pretty
Evil
fire.
Dead.
That's
the game.
huge.
We are
This is also
excited to
pre-recorded.
show
Oh,
you this.
oh, they're gonna cross over with
Can you
Marvel.
explain it?
Whoa, is that Pinhead in the back? That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Crossover with Pinhead and Marvel.
And Darth Vader too.
Darth Vader too. They got everybody. It's Fortnite. Everybody.
Are we just analyzing people's
Yeah.
shelves now whenever
Yeah.
they come on
Oh
stage?
man, this looks a lot better than it did last year when they showed it.
Ever since
Very
Phil Spencer
janky.
did it, or whoever, Kojima, whoever
Yeah,
did
Phil
that first.
Spencer has started something here.
Hell yeah, hail to the king.
Damn, that looks pretty fun.
Who wants to play as him? I want to play as Ash.
Hola, cyber friends. I'm Bruce Campbell.
There we
I
go.
wonder-
You know me as Ash Williams.
Hell
the dude
yeah.
who saved the
If you had
world
to
from
guess,
Oh, they got
how
Bruce
many,
Campbell too.
lowdown on
how
the
many video
upcoming
game
Evil
characters
Dead
do you
the
think are
game.
called Ash?
Few. But this came
Well, like-
first. This came out in the
You
80s.
and your friends will team up
No, I
as
know, but like
classic
just
Evil Dead heroes to live
overall
the
in
nightmare.
general, if
You'll
you had to
use
guess, how
savage
many
finishing
would you
moves
say
or tear evil
are
a
called
new one.
Ash?
Or if
I
you're
can only
not
think-
the
like,
whole
I can only think of
5,
two, though.
10?
we have another
Just 5 or 10
I don't know. I don't know
all
many
of-
besides Pokemon and this one.
in all of video games.
You can play as
I really
the wild
can't- I
James,
can't
I don't
even
have an
name, like-
encyclopedic knowledge of all
But who
There's an
Ash
Ash.
names.
There's an Ash in Fire Emblem Three
power of
Houses.
possession
There's
in
an
your
Ash in
arsenal will
Overwatch.
scare those
I didn't know you were
There's
such a.
Ash in this.
death.
I didn't know you had a PhD in
You can do that.
games that have Ash.
No, James is just an
Whether you
asshole.
choose the path
Those are
of
ridiculous.
evil or
Wow.
righteousness, you'll be throwing down in
Thank
places
you.
you've seen before.
No, those are ridiculous amount of games with
Collect
characters named
pages of the
Ash.
Necronomicon, uncover Nobi's lost
The thing
tapes,
is, like,
track
it's
down
cool that it's a
other
multiplayer
legendary
game, but like, I would have really dug like a single
grabbed
player
enough,
Evil Dead
you'll
game,
use
like
a
we got in
spell to send
PS2.
the Kandarian
So is this
son
like a
of
Dead by
bitch
Daylight
back to the
game?
hellhole
Yeah, I'm
it
just,
came from.
or like I said, it's like Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
That
same.
style. Yeah.
At least they have
Soon
Bruce
you'll
Campbell himself
experience the
doing
horror
it.
yourself.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But for now, I'll leave you with this
Evil
thought.
Dead 2 is like my favorite horror movie of all time.
It was no accident that Ash
I liked it.
always
I thought it was
wore
pretty great.
brown pants.
Yeah, I love Sam Raimi's like craziness. Watch Army of Darkness. It's one of the greatest action movies of all time.
Shit reference. Thank you.
So Chris in the chat can confirm that there are 35 video game characters named Ash.
Wow.
So
Impressive.
I'm glad to get a scoop on that. Thanks, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
Some hard hitting journalism you can expect from
Yeah.
PS Premiere. Jason Schreier, move aside.
That's right. We are going to be leaking all the video game
Oh,
characters named Ash.
it's the dude from
before
it's the
they're
dude from Army of Darkness.
Wow,
pretty
that is
cool.
not what I thought those movies were about.
No, the third one is not
Hey
even like
guys.
like the first two are horror movies,
Now
and the
it's
third one
time
just goes action
for the grand
crazy, and
finale
it's really
of the
awesome.
show.
He just does one
Elden
liner,
Ring.
it's like an action.
Is extremely special.
Show us Elden
Today,
Ring.
I
You
am
son
so
of a
Oh
bitch.
boy, Elden
honored
Ring.
to be given the opportunity to share this next game. It comes from one of our industry's most acclaimed developers and a previous
Elden
Game of
Ring,
the
oh
Year
Elden
winner at the
Ring.
Game Awards.
Sekiro won Game of the Year.
Thank this
Show us Elden
developer
Ring.
for believing in my vision of Summer Game Fest as a new
Alright,
way
Jack.
to bring
Move
all
it
of us
along.
together for a cross-industry showcase and kick off the summer in the right way. So, without further ado, please sit back and enjoy this truly spectacular world premiere. It is finally time.
Yeah, he's losing his mind. It's definitely Elden Ring.
It's not Elden Ring. Watch.
Stuart Little, the game.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's Elden Ring. It's Elden Ring, baby!
We did it! We did it! The meme is dead!
Praise the sun.
We did it!
The tarnished.
Oh, this looks kind of bad.
You shut your mouth.
Guided by grace, once lost. The Golden Order is broken to its
I don't know.
core.
This just looks kind of like Dark Souls.
Shh.
It's open
Hell
world
yeah.
Dark Souls.
This is what I saw in the league.
all I want.
It was like horse riding.
Yeah, I could play an open world Dark Souls game.
This is very Shadow of the Colossus.
I do wonder what that would be like. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I saw in the league.
Was
Oh,
that
those
just
mimic
was
pots.
that?
I don't like that.
I was gonna say, was that pot? His arms?
Oh, I love the
There it is, he
design
did it.
so
He
much.
did the thing.
This could be my game of the year.
Yeah, this is a FromSoft game, alright.
They will fight, and they
Comes out this
will
year?
die.
I don't know about that one.
Probably not.
I think
God, if
so.
it comes out next year though, it'd be next year's gonna be so stacked. I don't even.
Yeah, I'm gonna say next year.
I don't know. From Software really knows how to whip up a game, and they haven't had one since 2019. Before that, they had made a game every year since like 2012 or something.
Yeah, because this looks very done.
Or Lord, to be born.
Okay, that was pretty badass. The dragon's just fucking fighting you.
You can jump on the portal. Like the
Oh wow.
platforms. That was cool.
Everything about this looks amazing.
I can't wait to play this and hate my own existence.
It's like
suffer.
80% of the fun, man.
I don't know, fun is not what I would call it. Okay, that was a walking hand.
Yep.
Brandish the Elden Ring.
Oh, it's like the thing in Legend of Zelda. Wow, they did a release date.
I think you're a little bit ahead.
I'm looking at a chat that's ahead of me.
January 21st
January
next year.
21st, 2022.
Wow.
Yes.
We did it, everybody. The meme is dead.
Woohoo! Elden Ring is coming, as you saw, January 21st, 2022 to next gen, current gen. It's so incredible, and I want to thank so much.
I'm glad they did it in January because I'm gonna need a lot of time to play that.
Hope you guys are happy. Oh my God, I'm free out of prison. All right. And that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest.
Someone's gonna
Kickoff
take
Live.
that clip of
Thank
Jack
you so
Healy going,
much to
"I'm
all the
free
developers
out
who
of
took
prison,"
part.
out
For
of
you
context.
and watching around the world, it means so much to me. Summer Game Fest continues all weekend with Netflix Geek Week.
That's only 1 week
Matter
before
tomorrow,
Pokemon
Ubisoft
Legends
Forward on
Arceus, you know,
Saturday,
stiff
and
competition,
Xbox
very
and
similar.
Bethesda on Sunday, Square Enix as
Wow.
well. Head to
Well, you know, both open
summergamefest.com
world
for the full and
games
complete schedule. And this is
from a
really
studio that
just
doesn't
Similar
normally do open
and
world
has
games.
tone and
True.
aesthetic
and a
too.
ton of other
Pokemon,
amazing
Dark
events
Souls.
that I'm fully supportive of, and I'm
Yeah.
very excited to see what they have in store for us as well. As for me, I'll see you again on August 25th for Gamescom Opening Night Live. And this December, I am so happy to say that the Game Awards will return as an in-person ceremony at the Microsoft Theater in Los
Fuck
Angeles.
yeah.
More details are coming later this summer.
Coming back to the
Thanks
Microsoft
again
Theater
for being a
for
part
the
of Summer
Game
Fest.
Awards.
We will see you tomorrow for more, and stay tuned for the Day of
Tomorrow.
the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine right now.
They did it, gamers. They did it.
I can't believe Elden Ring's gonna come out the same year as God of War, freaking Final Fantasy 16, and
Jesus
All
Christ.
right.
Next
Elden Ring
year is
2
gonna
when?
be...
and if Horizon gets delayed to next year too.
How are we gonna pick a game of the year next year?
I don't know. Like this year feels pretty easy so far.
Yeah, this year
Actually,
is
last year was
Game
easy,
of the Year on easy mode.
Last
Hello
year
and
was pretty
welcome
easy
to
to
Day of the
pick,
Devs, a digital showcase of the best of independent games, brought to you by Double Fine and I Am 8-Bit.
I'm sorry,
We've been
Tim
putting on the
Schafer,
show for
but-
9 years.
Are we gonna watch
I
this,
don't,
or-
I don't wanna watch
usually in
this.
person here in San Francisco. People can come for free
I
and
love
meet
Tim
developers
Schafer's
and play
games.
great games and
No,
listen to
Tim
music and have a
Schafer's
great
a
time
cool
together.
dude.
And we
I
can't wait to
think
get
I've
back to
beaten
that.
all
But
his
until
games.
we can, we're going to still keep bringing games to you so you can check them out
guys don't
via
watch
just
this, yeah?
magical digital
Play
medium
Grim
that we have
Fandango
here.
if you haven't.
Put out the
It's
call
one of the
for
best games of all
submissions,
time.
and people from around the world
Because
submit
this
their
is probably
games.
gonna
In
go
fact,
for
this
a
year was a
while.
record number of
We don't
submissions.
have to. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the Des is
Yeah, I
bigger
always
than
watch
ever,
these, but
and the games are
I
really,
can
really
wait, do a post show with you guys and then react to it later. Just pause it.
I mean, I don't want to. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't want to like. I
Just
know what the
shame
I know what the answer is gonna. I know what the answer is gonna be, but what was the best announcement there for you guys?
That indie game with the fox, cute little fox.
Probably the hand-painted game, but like Tunic is probably up there, and then I just want the meme about Elden Ring to die, so like that's probably number 3.
Elden Ring's number 1 for me, hands down.
Yeah, Elden Ring. Game.
For me, I'm with Dory. The hand-painted game.
That was like
Elden Ring second though. Elden Ring definitely second. Solid second.
I have no interest in FromSoft games, as probably everyone here is aware, so it didn't. I don't really care. I'm just glad that they showed it, so people will shut the fuck up about it.
You guys don't play Final Fantasy. You don't play from software games. You don't play
I'm
Persona.
literally playing Integrate right now. Literally playing Integrate.
What do you people even play? What do you just like stare at your screen?
Yeah.
I play Mass Effect 2. God damn it.
That hand-painted game is
you got
Planet
that
of
one.
Lana,
James
by
can't
the
even
way.
say that. James, have you played Mass Effect?
What?
Not yet.
Wow. See.
But I
Shame.
played Sekiro.
It's a gatekeeping.
I love that. I love Sekiro.
I am now.
Dark Souls. I'm not great with.
I'm shutting the gate on this podcast.
On this conversation. Okay. How much could you guys take more Jeff Keighley this weekend?
Well, like.
I don't have a problem with Jeff Keighley.
Are we still doing a post show?
Yeah, we're still on.
Okay, so like at least the pacing was good. Like the show itself was pretty boring, and games they showed didn't really interest me. But at least it was paced really well. Like nothing
Apart
dragged.
from
Oh, I was just gonna say, I thought it was pretty good compared to last year where we had like 40 events and they all kind of sucked. This year it's like 30 events, and this first one at least was pretty good outside of the Kojima thing went on too long. But there's like, let's see, 5, 6, 10 games from that show that I wrote down as things I'm interested in. So, Planet of Lana. Wow. Wow, I have mine paused. Yeah, the Coke Primetime and the IGN Expo, plus the Netflix thing early in the morning. I'm not sure if they have... I know they have a demo thing, like they're gonna, for a week, they're gonna have a bunch of demos. I don't know if they have like a live stream thing as well, though. Of course, it was a good time. Alright, I am going to go watch this Day of the Devs thing, though, so see you guys later. Alright.
Really good.
We're going to be behind,
best
obviously,
ones to
but I'm
show
still going to
you,
watch
here
this
today.
and enjoy it.
I want to thank our generous sponsors for their contributions because we really couldn't have done this without their help, so thanks to them. I always get so inspired when I see this collection of games because the talent and inspiration and creativity on display just makes me really excited to be part of this art form and industry, both to make games and to play them, and I just feel really excited afterwards, so I hope you do too. So please enjoy Day of the Devs.
So y'all probably know Axiom Verge. It's a very popular Metroidvania, came out now 6 years ago, believe it or not. And ever since, Tom Happ, the original creator, has been working on a sequel, which we're about to show you here. I think you'll be surprised and excited if you're a fan of the original. He's doing some interesting new things here, so please enjoy.
I did not finish that first game. I cannot get into it, but I want to try to again so that I can be excited for this.
Hello, I'm Tom Happ. I'm really excited to share with you some new details about Axiom Verge 2. Axiom Verge 2 plays a bit different from the original game. Whereas the main character, Trace, used a projectile-based weapon in the first game.
Oh, melee. More melee based. That's interesting.
Combat style is primarily melee.
This looks cool.
But brute strength isn't Indra's primary weapon. It is a contest of mind over matter, brains over brawn. Indra's ability to hack enemies and alter their behavior gives her a strong advantage no matter how formidable the enemy. In Axiom Verge 2, it will be possible to complete the game without fighting any of the bosses.
What is this audio balancing? Why was it so loud all of a sudden? Holy Lord.
Verge, only to
That
get
was
stuck
painful.
at a boss they just couldn't get past. And that ended the game experience for them. For players out there who love a good boss fight, they're there for you. and will be rewarded for your efforts. But if you prefer to run right past them and keep exploring, that's a completely valid way of experiencing Axiom Verge 2.
Interesting. Giving you the ability to straight up skip bosses if you feel like it.
Axiom Verge 2 will be here before you know it, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone discover all of the mysteries it has to offer.
Looks cool.
Oh, and one more thing. In addition to PC and Switch, we're excited to announce Axiom Verge 2 is also coming to PlayStation 4 and 5.
I just can't even with this next game. It's so delightful. It's pure glee in a game brought to you by the gang at something we made out of Sweden. It's called Toem. It has the best art style and is just pure happiness. Try not to smile.
Hello.
Hey, son. Try not to smile.
My name is Nicholas.
They told me to.
And we are Something We Made. And we're excited today to show our game called Toem.
I'm gonna be grumpy the whole time. Okay, that's cute.
You play as an amateur photographer on a journey to see the magical phenomenon known as Toem.
Okay, I'm not gonna frown anymore. This game looks great.
But first, you need to get there by bus. And to earn your bus rides, you need to help the various quirky characters found in the different regions.
This seems really cool.
The Photographing Guild will challenge your photographic skills with specific challenges.
God, I want this. This looks so fun. More photography games, please and thank you.
As you stroll along various locales, you'll run into puzzles that will have you using different tools.
You need a camera zoom? Oh, interesting. Oh, there's a lot strange going on there, buddy.
There's a lot to see and photograph in Toem.
I love it. This is kind of what I wish new Pokemon Snap was, instead of on the track, like just exploring the world and taking pictures. I still enjoyed new Pokemon Snap a lot, though.
And many friends to meet along the way. We ourselves are based in a super small town called Karlshamn, which is pretty calm and tranquil. We want to try to capture that inside the game to hopefully make you feel at peace and content while playing Toem. Hopefully you have a great time playing Toem, and we can't wait to see your photos.
Well, I don't like it.
Don't forget to wish list on Steam.
That's what he said.
Our next game pits you against your friends to run the fastest time through a series of dungeons. This is Phantom Abyss from Team Weeby and Devolver Digital.
Hi, I'm Ben Marinan from Team Webby, and I'm the lead designer on Phantom Abyss.
It's like a competitive speedrun game, kind of sounding like. Sounds interesting. Is it first person, or is it just for the trailer? It's definitely just trailer.
In Phantom Abyss,
okay,
the
that's
goal is
first
to
person.
grab a relic buried deep within a procedurally generated temple. However, you only get one shot, and if you die, you never get to try that temple again. Phantom Abyss is an asynchronous multiplayer game where temples are filled with the Phantoms, previous players who tried a temple before you and died. Eventually, when someone claims the relic, they'll seal off that temple, meaning only one person in the world will ever beat.
Okay, that's a cool idea.
Temple. Players are equipped with a whip, which they can use to climb obstacles and interact with the world around them. Phantoms also interact with the world, which can be used both to your advantage and disadvantage, so be careful. As players delve deeper into a temple, they become hunted by that temple's guardian. Guardians are incredibly powerful beings that will stop at nothing to prevent you from claiming a relic.
Open faster door. This actually looks pretty cool.
There are many different types of whips that players can use in the game, which have their own
What's it called?
strengths
Phantom
and
Abyss?
weaknesses. You can also spend coins during a run to receive powerful blessings. The game's scheduled to be entering early access on Steam very soon, and I can't wait for everyone to enter this world as they start making phantoms and claiming relics. I hope you enjoy it.
Awesome. What is this? Very good point.
Our next title is a heartwarming tale of fruits, fungi, and frogs. It's all about a little grape who is tasked with caretaking their island home and protecting
This is a
it
very
from
challenging
invasive
design for us to
rot.
update.
Much like my own gardening experience out here, this is a game of questing, combat, cultivation, and building a community of pals. This is Garden Story.
Oh, I have seen this game several times and I'm still excited for it. Oh my gosh, why do I have so many notifications? barely been paying attention, but I already know I want to play this game. Garden Story,
Hey everyone,
still supposed to be
my
summer
name's Will
2021.
Lewis. I'm a co-founder of Rose City Games, and we are publishing Garden Story. Garden Story is being developed by our friend Pico Graham, with music by our friend Graham Nesbitt. There's a lot to do in Garden Story. It's combat, exploration, management, where you're constantly learning about new characters and about parts of the island that you're kind of helping put back together. Moving between the seasonal villages.
I wonder how much village building there is in this, because God, what was the game?
A lot of requests and challenges to help.
Yeah, he's darker and shows a more advanced looking. Yeah.
Characters and what's been going on there.
Yeah, that Overwatch 2 thing was like, why? I don't know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, God, what was the game? Littlewood, I think it was called. I played last year, and people were talking big about it, but it's like so rote and generic. After you do like 4 days, it's like, okay, I'm doing the same exact thing every day forever now, and I get to build up my city, but building up your city is very like, oh, okay, I can build this house now. I guess I'll put it right here. Doesn't really matter.
Even though you are the youngest Greenling.
That game was incredibly disappointing. So I wonder how much they have committed to like building up the city, and if they actually have made it interesting in any way in this. I would hope so.
It's so fun to explore the really charming and chill elements of the game.
I mean, like, putting out just like a little umbrella just because you want to, that's kind of stuff I want. Everything in Littlewood felt very mechanical, like you have to build this thing, so put it wherever it's most convenient that you can get to it wherever you want to, you know? Like Animal Crossing, I love building up my island because I made a lot of interesting choices about, oh, I want this here, I want this there, oh, this will look aesthetically pleasing.
Really great atmosphere with how the art.
That's what I want from building a town in a game like this, if you're going to put it in there.
The combination of some of Garden Story's more classic game inspiration with that chilled out, bright art and music style is really special to us. It's really easy to jump in and feel good about living in the world. The art and animation, music and sound effects bring something really, really new while making sure that you are comfortable in the game and feel right at home, despite all the new challenges in front of Little Guardian Concord. We can't wait to see you in the Grove when Garden Story comes out this summer.
Whether you've been trying to perfect sourdough or just get through all the piles of panic bought pasta you've accumulated, quite a few of us have spent a bit of time in the kitchen this past year. This next game aims to take your real-life cooking abilities to the next level, whether you're a seasoned chef or a culinary catastrophe. It's a super chill cooking sim that specifically explores the fascinating world of Philippine, Korean, and Japanese cuisines. Sit back and allow us to nourish your senses. This is Soup Pot.
I'm Gwen Foster from Chicken Club, and we're a collective of game developers making a game called Soup Pot.
Okay, I should pay attention. I have not seen this game. Or wait, maybe I have seen this game. I should have paid more attention to Garden Story too. I feel bad. Answering freaking DMs. Welcome to Cookbook. Oh, they have like a social media thing inside of the game. That's fun sometimes.
Soup Pot is a chaotic and chill cooking simulator that allows players to discover more than 100 different recipes from different regions, all of which can be accessed in a social media app called Cookbook.
I like the song. This game does not look like a game for me, but I like the song. Just because it's kind of goofy.
What makes our game unique is that there are no fail states. We wanted players to be able to learn and fail and have fun with cooking. Cooking has always been part
Sound
of
like she said
many
cocaine.
games,
Had fun
but
with
has really
cocaine.
been the central mechanic.
But she said cooking. Everything's fine.
For Soup Pot, we work with chefs and cooks to make sure that the recipes in-game you could also make in real life. For the first time, we are showing that Soup Pot is just not limited to dishes that can be made with cooking pots. You can also grill and skewer.
Kalma lang yung fire pre, baka masunog yun. Ano bang susunod, di mo ba alam yun? Take a look na lang sa recipe sa karton. Don't you worry now, here cooking news is so clear. Mix mo lang with everything, busog yag until next.
At Chicken Club, we love games like Overcooked, Cooking Simulator, Hot Pot for One, Tenba, and Moonglow Bay. We hope that our game makes you love cooking just as much as we do.
That does
Next
not look
game
like
comes
it's for
from
me.
Glitchy Studio in France. This is a musical story. It's a beautiful adventure game that trades in dialogue trees for rhythm-based gameplay.
Hello everyone, I'm Charles Bardin, game designer and co-composer at the French video game company Glitchy Studio, and the game we're going to show you
I've never
today
understood
is called
people
A Musical
saying
Story.
like they really love indie games, but then they don't want to watch these indie conferences. They only want to watch like the Microsoft conferences and stuff. No shade to the PlayStation Premiere guys for not wanting to do a live reaction to it or whatever. I know a lot of them were gonna go watch it anyway. That just didn't want to do a live stream. But like people want to watch the Microsoft, we want to watch the Game Fest or whatever. But then this is all just indie stuff, which people like to proclaim they love,
Am I dreaming?
but then they don't want to watch it.
I can hear music. Yeah.
It's just like PlayStation Premiere people. They're
This
not
is
all
my
boys,
band.
obviously.
This is our music. This was our dream.
In a musical story, you play music to unlock memories.
It's like a rhythm game. Kind of in the aesthetic.
The game is set against a 70s backdrop with influences from Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin or Jimi Hendrix, and tells the story of Gabriel, a young musician trying to come to terms with his situation through the connections to his musical memory. Gabriel and his friends decide to participate in the legendary Pinewood Festival. Gabriel will experience friendship, love, but also very hard times as he struggles with addiction. The entire story is told without using a single word. The gameplay is very different from any musical game you know, as there's no visual playhead on screen. Everything is based on your ability to listen to the music and understand it, making it a very organic and rewarding experience.
I mean, the bubbles were still filling to tell you when to push the button.
We and our
interesting.
friends at
Also
Digerative
not for me,
have
probably,
put
though.
hearts and souls, searching for the best possible balance between fun gameplay mechanics and a meaningful and soulful story. We really hope you'll enjoy the game when it releases later this year on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, iOS and PC, and we are super excited to tell you that a free demo is available to download on Steam right now. Have a good day, everyone.
Just called a musical story.
Video games are such a beautiful medium because you can literally make them out of anything. Developer Kong Orange, who made the criminally underrated Felix the Reaper, are back with a painstakingly nuanced and super hyper detailed stop motion experience called Vocabulantis. And while stop motion is nothing new to games, their POV and perspective here is something really special, and it's still a few years out, but we're pretty pumped for it.
My name is Johan Oettinger, and I am the stop motion part of Vocabulantis.
I'll need a word with the word Führer. His stupid interjection army is destroying Vocabulantis.
What
and my
is
speaker
this?
score. What did my speaker score ever do to? Wait. The elevator is coming. This could be useful. Yes. Airplane. The humans will find me here. I need them both up here. Yes. Clever.
I've made stop motion since I was a child, and I do it professionally now. But ever since the Neverhood came out in the 90s, I've dreamt of making a stop motion animated video game. But where you can control the characters, they can run and they can jump and they can grab onto things.
Oh, going in the background, even.
But then it's fully stop motion animated, where the animator moves the puppet, and you take a photo and the animator moves the puppet again. But to make it more interesting, we do it a little bit different. So the animator moves the puppet, and we take the photo. So as you can see, each pose of the puppet is photographed several times with different light directions. And out of them, we can combine those photos into a normal map. The character running around in the 3D engine will have light information based on real light.
That's impressive for sure. Still don't really know what type of game this is.
Evil boy of no use. None of you speak. I remember now. But listen then. Now, I need your help. See that handle up there? Go pull it. If you have any questions, speak now. I thought so. Clever.
Really integrates into the handmade sets that are photogrammetried in our photogrammetry scanner over here. Let me show you. So there is a motion control that controls the camera back there, and then the same motion control controls the objects, and the camera back there takes from each position of the camera. It's around 100 photos. The software turns it into a mesh, and then we use that in the game engine. We want it to look like a stop-motion film, but still we can make all the levels fun to play and interesting to play. Thank you so much for checking Vocabulantis out. I hope you liked what you see. We are looking forward to show you more.
So it's like a puzzle platformer, which could be cool. I'm not a big stop-motion fan, but this does look good. And I'm impressed by how much work they did to make it look this good.
Okay, yes, get up now. Now show that you are worth some use at least.
Nobody's gonna remember that name though.
Having been pretty much rooted to the spot for over a year now, the desire to jump in the car, drive off into the sunset and never look back is strong in all of us. This next game from the creator in the car drive off into the sunset, and never look back is strong in all of us. This next game
That was weird.
from the creator.
Uh-oh. Stream's broken. Hello? Oh, I guess I can just skip the part that's broken, huh? Looks like they were broken for a good while there.
Six is a unique adventure that blends procedural generation and narrative in a way that has almost never been seen. You start playing as a teenager that wants to escape its country in the brink of turmoil and reach the border, which is thousands of miles away in the mountains.
Seems kind of interesting. This is Route 51, I think it's called, or something like that.
As you try to get closer to the border, you will come across different characters, each of them with their unique backgrounds, storylines, and very strong personalities.
Before we get much further, I should let you know that I have some anger management issues. Now you know. So, where are we headed today with Happy Taxi? Then just north it is. Now sit back and enjoy your ride with Happy Taxi.
By making those decisions along the way, you start tracing your own path to the border, and that path will be different for each player.
I saw you looking at my mags. Are you a fan of dinosaurs? I won't get angry if you aren't. What?
You will discover personalities of this country inhabitants, their backgrounds,
Jesus,
their
this
secrets,
escalated.
their trauma, and progressively, by all the decisions, you may even change the country.
Guess you forgot I had a gun! Now, get in your filthy van and find me a light.
I'm Mikey Goodman. I play Jared and many other characters on the Road 96.
Road 96.
I feel like having a smoke.
A lot of bad things happened in his life. He's really bitter and he's kind of taken his revenge out on everyone else.
Depending on your tastes, the destination, and most importantly, the path to the destination will vary from thousands of possibilities.
They helped me, played games with me, they stole my money. And they made me realize that I have to come back home. I have to make my own way, to help the brigades. Where am I? Road 13, Road 42, Road 67, Road 96.
Very interesting.
While it's still early, developer Strafon has created something really special and unique with the Wandering Village. On paper, it's a town building sim. You go about your business, you build up your population, erect buildings, mine for resources, but it has a really rad twist.
Hello everybody, we're Claudia Beck
Hi.
and Philomena Schwab from Strafon Studio, and we're here today to present to you our upcoming game, The Wandering Village, a city building simulation game on the back of a giant wandering creature.
Not the art style I was expecting, but I don't dislike it. I think I like it. It's kind of papery, Paper Mario-y, almost.
Our studio is known for doing science-based games, and this one is based in biology and ecology. Visually, the game is inspired by Moebius and Studio Ghibli, and musically,
Okay, yeah, I like the way
it's
that looks.
influenced by various forms of folkloric
In motion
music
while you're like
from all around.
navigating overhead. That's what I was kind of nervous about with the
Your
art style, but it
people
looks pretty good.
will be escaping and
What was the game?
seeking
Skulls of the
shelter from
Shogun.
a toxic
That's it.
fungus.
Reminds me of that art style a little bit.
And they will find it on this giant animal they call Ombu. Traveling from biome to biome, bringing new opportunities, but also new challenges. And you're going to be communicating with the Ombu to create and build on your symbiotic relationship.
If you build this specific building, the Horn Tower, near the animal's head, so it will be able to hear you, you then get this additional view of zooming out to the animal and giving it different commands. Such as run or lay down. But the Onbu is still a wild creature, and so it may decide to listen to you, but sometimes it won't, depending on mood and your relationship with the animal. We are big fans of city builders and colony sim games in general. Don't Starve, Black and White, The Settlers, RimWorld and Banished, and all of them inspired us. If I have to choose two games that are most similar to ours, it would be Frostpunk and Airborne Kingdom, because they not only share our genre, but they also have a unique setting and a limited building space. We're hoping to release The Wandering Village on Steam Early Access later this year in Q4. So if you liked what you saw, please consider to leave us a wish list. And if you want to stay up to date with the development of the game, come join us on Discord. Thanks for your attention. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Seems kind of interesting. I don't play a lot of city builders. I want to play more of them, but I have not. I really want to play Frostpunk, which I did specifically mention as an inspiration. Or just a game that's similar, I guess.
Next up is Unbeatable from D-Cell Games, just coming off a super successful Kickstarter campaign. Oddly, it's another beautiful narrative adventure game with rhythm mechanics, but much different than a musical story, so please enjoy.
I'm Andrew Tsai.
I'm TJ Maddox.
I'm Rachel Lake.
I'm Vasily Nikolaev.
I'm Jeffrey.
I'm RJ Lake.
And we are D-Cell Games. We're making Unbeatable,
an anime-inspired rhythm adventure game where music is illegal
and you do crimes.
You do crimes? Oh. I like that. I want to do crimes. I like this art style a lot.
The basic setup is simple. You have two buttons, one button for up and one button for down.
It's like a rhythm game.
That framework powers everything, from fighting off monsters during a rock concert, to winning an eating competition, to
Okay, so
playing
it's not
darts.
just a rhythm game.
In between that, you're going to be exploring the city, avoiding the authorities, talking to locals, finding hidden secrets, and, of course, planning out your illegal underground concerts.
In this early section of the game, Beat, that's the girl with the pink hair, and her 3 bandmates have just barely managed a daring escape from the local police.
I definitely like the style a lot.
They find themselves washed up on a beach on the outskirts of the city, and now need to scope out a venue and figure out where they're going to lie low and practice.
Before you go on for the big show, you're going to be finalizing the songs that you're playing.
The songs you have access to here are all based on what Beat and the band have managed to write, which is influenced by all of your decisions.
Unbeatable is a synthesis of everything we love about our favorite games with the memories that we have of watching bootleg anime as kids.
With Unbeatable, we're telling a multi-generational story about nostalgia and the ways that nostalgia objects change when viewed with different contexts.
This is pretty interesting. It's gonna live and die by whether this rhythm game is actually fun to engage with, though, which I can't be certain of yet. I'm not exactly sure how it works. So there's 1 button for up, 1 button for down, but there's a lot of places where there's 2 notes coming in at once, and there's a lot of middle. I'm not sure
We're
how that all works.
enormously excited for everyone to check it out when it's done.
Since that will be a bit, why not download our free demo, Unbeatable White Label, right now? You can grab it on Steam and itch, and it will let you play through a dozen songs already.
Thank you from everybody at D-Cell Games.
This game style a lot.
Our pals at Devolver Digital are back with developer Acid Nerve for Death's Door. This is the team behind Titan Souls, so if you're a fan of super challenging combat, tight boss battles, and birds with swords, you're gonna dig this one.
Hi, I'm
Oh, yeah,
David
we've seen
Fenn.
this.
I'm a producer and designer at Acid
And it
Nerve,
looks cool.
and we're working on a game called Death's Door. It's a fantasy action-adventure set
I
in a
believe we've
strange
already seen
world
this
where
exact
nothing
trailer.
naturally dies anymore, and this group of lazy office worker crows are in charge of maintaining some sense of order. You play as one of the crows, and your job is to venture into the outside world and reap the souls of the dead.
This game looks cool. Oh man, this might be the hypest thing from this so far. It really looks great. This is new. Some of this gameplay we have not seen before. Reminds me a lot of, God, we were just talking about it earlier, because they're the ones making Solar Ash. But I can never remember the name of that game. Feels bad, man.
Our background is in tight 2D pixel art action, and we've been careful to maintain the responsiveness of this style.
Hyper Light Drifter. Hyper Light Drifter looks like a lot to me.
The world is fully explorable and it's entirely handcrafted. All of the characters and enemies that you meet have memorable, twisted designs as well.
Oh, good lord.
Death's Door has plenty of high-octane action, but it's equally about discovering the secrets of its unique setting and unraveling its mysterious story. The structure and the scope of the gameplay most closely match one of our oldest inspirations, The Legend of Zelda.
That's close, buddy.
You have a grim job to do, but you'll also bring hope to the weird and wonderful residents who are trying to make their way in this strange place. The setting and the circumstances are bleak, but the moment-to-moment interactions have touches of humour and positivity. It's this juxtaposition that we find so compelling, and we really hope that you do as well. If so, you can look forward to playing Death's Door when it comes out this summer. Thanks very much.
Yeah, this looks amazing. Oh my god, I can't wait to play this.
Over the last generation of games, we've seen such crazy leaps in animation, but it's not just technology leading the charge, it's artistry. Behind the Frame is a perfect example of that. It's a narrative-focused experience from a developer out of Taiwan called Silver Lining Studio, and it's got serious Ghibli vibes. Also, rumor has it during playtests, it's been known to be a tearjerker.
Hey guys, I'm Wei-Chen Len. We're a Silver Lining Studio located in Taiwan. Today we're going to show you a little bit of our game, Behind the Frame.
Behind the Frame. Okay, good animation. Okay. It's like an interact with items kind of adventure game, I guess you'd call it.
Behind the Frame is a puzzle-solving, story-oriented game. The story is about a painter who is pursuing her lifelong dream to become a professional artist.
I'm gonna grab something to drink, I'll be right back. Enjoy this trailer.
Alright.
We really want to make the game feel like anime film, so we use cel anime style to differentiate interactive objects from backgrounds. The gameplay is in first-person perspective, with several cutscenes.
Gonna leave that door open, it's starting to get very hot in here.
Wow.
A lot of cool animation going on
We'll
here.
found out her
I'm not
apartment
super
has a
into
secret
it
session
gameplay wise though, from what I've seen.
Like I mentioned before, we want this game to have anime and whimsical feels, so we chose hand-paint 2D panorama environments instead of building a 3D model. The story is really about love, life, and how to preserve memories. We are really excited to be part of Date of Death. Thank you guys.
I'm sure that'll be a big hit with people who like those kind of art house indie titles.
We've
I like some of
felt
them,
like the mission of
but
Date
that
of
one didn't
Dev
seem
needed
super
to
for me.
extend beyond our own bandwidth, so we always take a turn to spotlight organizations around the world that are doing good by the gaming community. One of those is Asobu. They're based in Tokyo, and they're helping indie devs in Japan make their dream projects come true.
Hi everyone, my name is Anne and I'm the manager of Asobu, a community hub for indie creators here in Tokyo.
遊ぶっていうのは何なのか。遊ぶのコンセプト自体はコミュニティを作っていく、コミュニティを醸成していくということです。今具体的にどういう活動をしているかというと、渋谷にコミュニティスペースを運営して、そこをベースとして活動をしている初期メンバーの方々が主にゲーム制作を活動をしています。
Here at Asobu, we are all about helping Japanese creators. We're trying to build a community where they can learn from each other, find friends, collaborators, promote their project by connecting them with other awesome indie communities all over the world or outlets, like today, the Day of the Dev.
すごくいろんな人々にとってはゲームを作るということがどういうことなのか割と分かりづらいことなんだと思います。それをゲーム作りはこういう人々がやっていてこういうプロセスでこういうふうにやってるそしてこういう成功を収めることができるそういうことを広くいろんな人に伝えていきたいと思っています。そんなコミュニティをクリエイターたちと一緒に作っていくことによって
There's like weird dives on publishers and developers and stuff.
But back to
are
the point
always
on promoting Japanese
weird
indies, here is
to
a few
me.
games to keep an eye on.
Okay, they are going to show some games at least. It's like it's interesting stuff, but people specifically will go look for that stuff if they want to see it, you know?
It's a puzzle platformer being solo developed by the young creator
Okay.
Namatakashi.
So you like power the platform you're standing on?
You play as a tiny robot, trying to bring back the light to the world.
Okay, this could be really interesting.
Electricity runs through everything you touch. Including any place you toss your robot head.
Oh, cool. I like this.
Elect Head is due out on Steam and itch.io later this year. Demolition Robots KK put you in control of a giant robot, how to make all the cash you can by destroying as many buildings as
Okay.
possible.
That seems fun. Looks kinda janky.
Developed by Takahiki Ichijo, this is multiplayer mayhem with a twist. Switch viewers can influence the game by choosing items or actions on screen.
Interesting.
Demolition Robots KK is planned for PC and console release later this year.
Doesn't seem like there's much like of the people playing the game interacting with each other, which is weird for a multiplayer game like that. Oh my god.
Walk is
I
a
hate
survival
this.
horror title from Kazumi Games. Inspired by influential games from the PlayStation 1 era, Walk takes place at dusk in an unnamed Japanese suburb.
this is really cool looking, actually.
You control
But I
a
will
innocent
not
slave
play it, I don't
schoolgirl
think.
trying to return home before dark. As she's pursued by mysterious shadow creatures.
Dead.
Heavenly Games is planning to launch Walk as a Kickstarter later this year. And that's all for today. Thank you so much, Day of the Dead, for having us. We're big fans, and it really means a lot to be a part of this. If any of the stuff I talked about sounds interesting, please stop on our Asobo Discord or any of our events to check out and say hi. On our website, asobo.dev, we're launching a community profile section where both foreign and domestic creators and collaborators can use to find each other. And please keep an eye on our next Asobo Indie Showcase coming this September. Hope to see you there.
On its surface, our next game is a serene slice-of-life fishing RPG in a tranquil setting of 1980s Canada. Underneath the waves, there lies exciting adventure, exploration, and angling. Jump on board and join us on an epic voyage, and maybe you'll encounter the mystical monsters of Moonglow.
Hi, I'm Zach, Creative Director,
And I'm Lo, Art Director.
and we're the co-founders of Bunny Hug.
With our lovely global team, we're working on our studio's debut game, Moonglow Bay, a relaxing slice-of-life fishing RPG based on a town of people afraid to fish.
Okay, okay. Kinda, oh, not quite Minecrafty. It's pretty Minecrafty. That straight-on shot looked a little different, but...
Well, Guppy, you did it. Your first catch. 40 years, and you still surprise me. I know this place seems strange. A fishing town afraid to fish. But that's why our new venture might just stay afloat. Because all those stories about the mystical monsters of Moonglow are exactly that. Stories.
Okay, I kind of like
Moonglow Bay
this.
is set along the eastern Canadian coastline during the 1980s. We've always admired fishing in games like Harvest Moon and Legend of the River King. However, it's very rare to see that feature as a core mechanic, let alone in an RPG. So we've really wanted to capture the magic of fishing in these games and make it the heart of our game.
I don't know, fishing minigames are usually terrible, so... Really depends. You know, if they nail it and the fishing minigame's fun, I could see myself
As you
playing this.
catch and
This is
cook,
pretty cool.
You'll be able to sell a variety of recipes to upgrade your shop, gear, and fishing boat, rebuilding the economy of a town on the verge of bankruptcy.
Today, we're excited to review the aquarium. This is where you can donate, preserve, and exhibit your fish while being rewarded for your efforts.
Okay, so it's like the town hall in
Your journey is
Stardew
through
Valley.
5 distinct story arcs
Or I guess
with
the
a full
museum
inhabited
in
town to traverse,
Animal Crossing.
and the potential for grand encounters.
Documenting over 100 varied aquatic species, all while uncovering the secrets of Moonglow Bay. We're also excited to share that in addition to Xbox consoles, Game Pass, and Steam, Moonglow Bay will be coming to Epic Game Store, which you can wishlist now.
This bay is full of amazing new creatures waiting to be discovered. So we'll find them and share them with the world. Together.
Whoa! I don't know.
As long as this book is by your side. So am I. Welcome home.
This next one mashes up a bunch of genres in an unexpected way, but it's oh so satisfying. It's called Loot River, and it's from a studio called Straka.
I'm sorry, I missed the name of that game. Soma?
And they've taken super frenzied roguelike action,
Oh,
procedural
Moonglow, that's
dungeon
right.
generation,
Moonglow.
and even a bit of Tetris, and mushed it all together in a pretty fucking cool way.
Hello everyone, I'm Miro from Straka Studio. Imagine if Diablo and Tetris had a baby. We're working on an island-shifting action roguelike coming to Xbox and PC, Loot River.
Oh, I have seen this, and it looked odd. Like, I'm not sure I'm into it. I like Tetris. I like dungeon crawlers. Diablo likes. I like playing Mass.
In Loot River, we wanted to create a game about total player agency. With the ability to rearrange the world, you can overcome even the strongest foes. With each death, you wake up in an alternative reality. We are right now in the hub area that you can fill with
Okay,
useful
so it's a
NPCs as you
roguelite,
progress.
I assume. Based on what they just said.
The hub directly connects to the sunken village. You traverse the area using wooden platforms that you can slide in any direction you want. The platforms themselves are a handy tool in combat, dodging the fast enemy attacks, splitting groups of enemies, or providing a hasty retreat. Here, we have a chest I'd like to loot. However, these guys in group would tear me to shreds. Instead, I'll make a path for them, lure them out, circle back, and get my reward unharmed. You can parry most of the enemy attacks, and after you can counterattack.
Kind of like
Enemies
this.
get stranger as you fight your way through Loot River, like a mage that can lock platforms together, preventing you from escaping until you defeat him. The level design is procedural, with handcrafted elements similar to Dead Cells or Spelunky. This way, we ensure the levels feel intentional and logical, with a clear way forward, while also keeping every run different. During your journey, you'll encounter many other travelers. Some of them hostile, but many still friendly. You'll encounter merchants or aspiring artists. Or perhaps vendors who can join your group and help you unlock permanent
Here
upgrades.
we go. Roguelite. I like it.
You'll encounter beings so powerful, your entire existence is merely a small annoyance for them.
Looks kind of cool. Loot River.
So I love when a game has an art style that looks unlike anything else. That's definitely the case with this next game. It's from a small team in Ecuador and really captures the sights and sounds of the place well. This is Despelote.
Hi, my name is Julian and I'm the main developer of Despelote alongside Sebastián Balbuena, who is in charge of the art and the music. The game is being produced by Gabe Cusillo and Ian Berman is in charge of the sound. You play as a kid, and you're sitting around in school just waiting for the day to be over because you just want to play soccer.
Oh, this hurts my eyeballs to look at. It looks different than anything I've ever seen, but I don't like it. Oh, I need to use the restroom anyway, so I'm gonna take a break.
Ya sonó la campana, vamos. Hola.
It's 2001, and Ecuador is on the verge of qualifying to the World Cup. They have never qualified to the World Cup before, so it is a pretty big deal, and everybody is anxiously awaiting the final match.
Mira, wow, desde aquí se ve mi casa. Mira, perro, lo dejo. Mira, se ve un perrito desde acá. ¿Vamos a jugar?
The country was just coming out of this big financial crisis. The idea of qualifying just gave a lot of people a lot of hope.
Ya, suelta la pelota, ya vamos a jugar. Miren, salgo como el team.
You don't really play a soccer match because, to be honest, it's just way more fun to kick it around
Pásame la pelota.
and annoy the people in the park. This park is inspired by a lot of the parks I used to play in as a kid, like La Carolina in Quito.
No, perro malo. Perro malo. Llora, ¿cómo vamos a arreglar la pelota?
Disculparán a mi perrito. Hijo de madre, ¿te me fuiste, Bobby?
It is full
I
of
can't even look at
characters
this
just
game.
going about their day.
Like, I'm sure it'll be a fine game, but
We
it
recorded
hurts
these
my
conversations in an
eyes to look at.
improvisational manner.
¿A dónde, Wambra?
No, ¿a quién le paso?
Tu llamada hace rato. Ya van a ver, sin esto queda Pepa.
We really wanted to capture this community of people, and we thought that having them improvise instead of us telling them what to say just felt way more natural. They all react to the ball in unique ways, and sometimes this leads to a big narrative moment.
Ya carajo, ya, lárguense de aquí, carajo. Yo les voy a quitar la pelota. Ya carajo, ya, lárguense de aquí, carajo. Fuera, carajo. O sea, fuera de aquí.
Sebastian is doing an incredible job hand-drawing all the characters and modeling a city from pictures, from real pictures from places in Quito.
Lindísimo el día, entonces ustedes con la comidita que les doy ahora, ustedes también van a hacer fuerza y van a apoyar a Ecuador y mañana vamos a clasificar al mundial.
Basically, Despelote is a story about how soccer can impact a place and its culture.
Yeah, it's the first thing from the
Thank you.
showcase
I
that
hope
I'm just
you
like,
enjoy it when we finally release it.
I don't want to even look at it anymore. It hurts my eyeballs to look at. And I mean that literally.
We have one last surprise. It's from developer Variable State, best known for their game Virginia. But with Last Stop, they evolved their narrative pedigree and take it into a much more supernatural territory. It's published by Annapurna
What up, Rich? How's it
Interactive,
going, man?
And that's worth mentioning because they've also been so kind to lend us a sneak peek at their upcoming Annapurna Interactive showcase.
We're just watching Day of the
which is
Devs here,
chock full of freeze frame
which it sounds like
moments,
is
so you
nearly
won't wanna
over.
blink.
Pretty good show overall, though. Got a lot of games written down here that I'm excited about.
Don't stop!
Well, we have seen this before at an event earlier this year or late last year.
This is crazy.
No worries, Rich. You got a lot going on, I know.
Let's get him inside, out of sight.
Are you a human being? Like me?
Yeah, I'm several minutes behind because I did a post show with
paid for each other.
PS premiere for
So I feel like I can
what was it,
properly
Summer Game
explain this.
Fest.
Are you okay traveling
So I had to
to the other
pause
side of the
at the beginning of this for like 7 minutes.
I read the brief.
We're making history here, Mina. Resources, technology, culture. This is the next frontier. I'm counting on you, Mina.
All right. I'll get the job done.
Dad!
This is not your fault. If it's anyone's, it's mine.
I think I've made a terrible mistake.
If you want my help, you only have to ask.
I gave up everything.
It's interesting.
This is it.
Still not sure what this game is. Is it just a narrative, like a choose your own adventure game? Like a Telltale game? It's coming soon. This is Stray. Oh. It's just like a general Annapurna thing. Show us Stray. More Stray, yes. No, that's not Stray. July 29th, they're gonna have their own thing. Hell yes, I want to see Stray so bad. I'll put that in my calendar. July 29th at 12. And it's Thursday. Excellent. I'll be on.
Joining us for Summer Games Fest and this Day of the Devs Developer Showcase.
See what I mean? Aren't you excited now to go make games or play games or to build a tree fort or something? Like, it's just so inspiring. And thank you to all the developers who submitted their games.
If you're looking to submit one of your awesome games for a future Day of the Devs, head on over to dayofthedevs.com and sign up for our email
Stray, a
list.
sequel,
It's
an
the
original
first place
game.
we spill
It's an
beans
original
on
game.
all
They showed a trailer
submissions
for
no
it
matter
at
what time of year.
some Sony event last year.
All of my co-hosts. Thanks
I think
to
it was at the
Make It
PS5 reveal,
and,
maybe?
everybody who helped with the show.
But you play as a cat, is all we really know. And that sounds great. In like a weird post-human world. It's like a cat and then a bunch of robots.
Without you, PlayStation,
Is all we've seen.
Idea, Xbox, Nintendo, Prime Gaming, and Steam. For the last 9 years, you've been on our court, and we super appreciate it. Extra special thanks to all the musicians who performed or lent their flavor to this broadcast. You made it all the more exciting and thrilling.
Yeah, it's cool.
We got
Premise.
Luca and Omniboy for We Are OFK.
From
We
that
got
little
the
look we just got there, it
incomparable
seems
Darren
like
Corbin,
maybe it's a
Ashley
3D
Barrett for yet
platformer,
again performing at
which
Day of the
also
Devs.
sounds great.
This time from the Supergiant
Stalkers
Masterpiece
merch.
Hades. We got the poet.
It
the
is.
legend,
Oh yeah, I
Joe
thought you were making a
Warren,
joke
who
about something on
introduced
screen.
Yet again,
Yeah, I'm wearing Spelunkers.
to round out the
Spelunkers
editorial
shirt.
of
Well,
this.
you can't really see it.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, I hope we can see each other in person.
And we got one more to close you out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scientific.
I can't. Oh, hold on. We got one more trailer here. Oh, Oxenfree 2. Yeah. Let me find the link to our merch. I think it's in Tom's store. We don't have our own store because Tom's the one that draws all the designs. Let's see. How do I just go to the general store for him? This is the stuff that I remember loving from Oxenfree, is like the triangulating and all that business. I remember the characters and the interactions and stuff. So it's weird that both times we've seen this game, they focus so much on this specifically. Here we go. I got a link. Oh, it won't let me post it there. That's right. It's the stuff I remember from Oxenfree, like I said, is like the character interactions. It's like a teen drama kind of, but with like you're on an island with supernatural stuff going on. But there definitely was like that radio signal thing where you're picking up a signal from some alien creature, but this is definitely way more in depth than anything they did with this in the first game. To the point that like I'm not sure if this is actually gameplay or if this is just a song from the game that they're showing this with. This is very perplexing. Every once in a while there's like a red triangle that pops up with a letter on it. I wonder if those letters that keep popping up on screen are like a code thing, and after this they're gonna be like, hope you guys pay attention to those letters because you can get 10% off in our online store or whatever. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. They kind of tried to do that with EA Play last year when Greg Miller hosted. I don't know if you watched that or remember it. But he was like, hey, remember all the letters you see throughout this thing because you can use them to get some kind of discount or something. But then he was like super obvious every time he showed a letter. He'd be like, because it's under a mug or whatever, you know? Is this Eternal? Okay, this is still going with the current like live. So this is like a concert that they're doing right now, I think. Which they probably said beforehand, and I just wasn't paying enough attention. But yeah, I think that's actually the end of I love live here. Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably the end of the actual like Day of the Devs. It would be really like baller of them if they did something at the end of this 12-minute weird concert thing, though. But yeah, if there is, you know, I'll probably tweet about it or something, but I think that's the only event happening today was Summer Game Fest. Let me check my schedule. There's quite a bit happening tomorrow and a lot throughout the rest of the week, obviously. But that one does not have all the stuff. Tomorrow is the Netflix thing in the morning that I'm gonna do, even though it's probably gonna be terrible, so why not? Yeah, Netflix Geek Week is tomorrow morning, and then Coke Primetime and IGN Expo are tomorrow afternoon. That's at 12 and 1 for Coke Primetime and IGN Expo. The Netflix thing is at 9 a.m., but I will be watching it live, but it will not be much. I can almost guarantee it. Yeah, I'm like really upset with the ESA because they said, originally they said E3 starts on this upcoming Sunday, and then they changed it to Saturday at some point, and I didn't realize, so I didn't even like request a Saturday off. I'm gonna be sick the next couple days. But yeah, and then Summer Game Fest came in and was like, okay, we're gonna do Thursday, and then IGN's doing their expo tomorrow, and Coke Gaming, who's like Embracer Group, you've probably heard that name in the news a lot. They're doing their thing tomorrow as well. It's just like, I mean, at this point, even without Jeff Keighley's official summer of gaming. It's just become like the industry celebrates gaming and announces things in the summer. A lot of things, regardless of E3 or no E3 or whatever. I'm sure Sony will have a conference at some point in here too. I don't know. They certainly haven't announced anything, but they announced some of their stuff like literally a few days in advance. So they could be on like on Saturday, hey, we're gonna do a conference on Tuesday after the Nintendo Direct, and everyone's gonna be like, okay. So yeah, Netflix Geek Week tomorrow at 9 a.m. will be my next one. Have there been any big announcements? There was new gameplay for Elden Ring this morning. I don't know, that's not really an announcement. Well, they announced release date to January 22nd of next year, which is awesome. Yeah, I mean, essentially it is. Like, E3 is kind of pointless at this point. Yeah, Elden Ring is real, and it's coming out January 22nd, and the trailer was amazing. It looks so good. Let's see. Planet of Lana is a cool-looking hand-painted indie game that got announced that I'm really excited about. I always take notes when I watch these conferences. Metal Slug Tactics is a new game that was announced. Like, you remember those side-scrolling Metal Slug games where you died in one hit? It's like that, but it's like a Final Fantasy Tactics game, which is really weird. And then they announced Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which is not an expansion or a DLC for Borderlands, but a new game. Instead of being called Borderlands, it's called Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I think the concert's over. I am a fan of tactics games as well, so. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. Okay, now they're doing like hardcore concert thing. But yeah, thanks for watching with me. Anybody who was here? Well, I guess I know who was here. Genetics and Tyler for watching Summer Games Fest. Rich for watching the end of Day of the Devs here. I will be back tomorrow morning for the Netflix thing, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to take a couple-hour break between Netflix and Koch Media, or if I'm just going to stream a game for a couple hours during that block leading into it. But I will be streaming the Koch Media thing and the IGN Expo as well. 98 degrees. I bet I have you beat, man. I gotta look. But I bet. 99 degrees. 99 degrees. Where do you live, Rich, if you don't mind me asking? I'm in Arizona, so. Oh, my computer says 98. Oh. I thought you were saying it's 98 where you are. Okay. My phone says 99. That's weird that they would disagree. Why? But yeah, it is very hot here. Yeah, it gets over 100 every freaking day in Arizona during the summer. Live in Georgia, nice. Is that hot? I don't know anything about geometry, geography. Raining a lot today. That's nice until the next day when it's really humid. But yeah, I'm going to turn off the stream, and I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And we can all watch that Netflix conference and probably laugh at how terrible it is. Although they did say they're going to be showing the first look at the Cuphead show, which is exciting. That's probably going to be fun. Yeah, not quite as hot as AZ. Alright, later everybody. Appreciate it, Rich.